time you will hear. The last time you will hear. The last time you will hear. Feeling good, 'cause you're the talk of the town. You hate a look, but you love our sound. Ain't it nice to hear the sound of your head hit the ground? I got your number, you got mine too. I'm running out across the street so I can get at you. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hole in my mind and it's destroying me. On my way to feeling. Ain't it nice to hear the sound of your heart beating out? You burned your chances in the heat of it all. It took you way too long to go from dust to dust. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hole in my mind and it's destroying me. On my way to feeling. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hole in my mind and it's destroying me.
Boom. There we go.
Hello.
Greetings. Welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Barrett.
I'm Colin.
and as my wife has said, I'm apparently missed because I let
I'm
hit
hit,
it.
apparently. I haven't been hitting for a while.
Oh, my wife is amazing. Robin,
That was
thank
amazing.
you. We laughed so hard off camera when we read this one.
Yes.
This happy Monday, everyone. I think I just heard Miss open the door to let hit in, so I bet it'll start any minute now. Oh my gosh,
That was epic. Literally epic. Yeah.
Though this does say that it's kind of the role. Thanks for the update, he says. But then he says the roles have kind of reversed lately. Huh?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
It's gonna go back.
Yep,
Maybe.
yep. Bierman, thank you for joining. It's awesome to see everybody. I am really excited to see everybody here tonight. Broccoli Dawkins
Hey,
here. So is
Broccoli.
Lance, awesome to have you all
Lance.
here. I know we've kind of been doing a lot of this lately, so I'm
Yeah.
just really excited that people showed up. I thought some might still be working on some of our other videos, but
Yeah.
because we're kind of moving fast just because we had that extra day, which is really
so
cool to have.
awesome. Though. That was
It
such a
was- oh
great
my
day.
gosh.
It was a
And that was
great
such a
day.
fun battle too
Yeah.
on top of that
Yeah.
platform. That was really
That
neat.
was cool.
I like
the
that.
fire we totally did wrong. That's okay. Whatever.
Totally fine.
No, I'm not
100%.
worried about it. Not
I
worried
just
about
thought it was miss and miss now.
Yeah.
It was that
Miss
one battle.
and miss more. Miss more.
Miss
Yeah.
all the time with your guy last time.
I
Oh my
can't
God.
call the company Miss. That would be rude.
Oh, that's so good. Yet here we knew exactly who you were still referring to. Isn't that the greatest? Everybody knew.
Hey, Matt. That was pretty terrible.
Matt, good to see you. Here we are. We are just... Robin, did you get your chocolates? And there's Bill.
No.
Bill, good to see you. Thank you.
Nice hearing from you, Bill. He's pretty excited, by the way. He sent me a message saying, Chapter 13.
Oh, he's very excited about this.
He's excited for this mini.
Good.
So,
I have no idea. I'm excited for this entire thing. It's really good. Yes, no, we have not. We don't get the chocolate till next Sunday. Or next summer, Bill. That's the deal.
As long as we don't get snowed in.
We'll yeah, we're about to get snowed in.
We've got a Snowmageddon coming.
Yeah, we do. So, Colin, last time, or should I call you Miss? Last time we fought another Scar Tribe. We fought a Scar Tribe. We went up there and we snuck in
We snuck in great, man.
We were the best, sneakiest people ever.
But then we just couldn't hit the broadside of the barn.
No, they kind of got, and we lost the warden.
The warden just, I mean, he got hit for 24 cards. Do you remember that?
That was pretty amazing.
Wasn't that what it was? 20 or 24 cards?
So that means you're going to get an injury here.
Yes, I would love one.
You love it.
Give me the one that I had last time. Let me just put it back in the deck. Remember that one?
That was unbelievable. There's only one of those in the deck, I swear.
Well,
I have no idea. I never looked at it.
We're going to get it again.
All right, here you go. Put the cards out here.
Okay, all right. Definitely this one right here.
All right, let's see what you got.
Let's see.
You got the Shivers.
The Shiver. We know that one.
We
do.
do.
Have the Shivers
I think I did. You're right.
That's actually not terrible. Okay, so once per chapter, we can pay 13 gold to our Iron Archive one. You've got one for each of your characters, and I've got one.
Baron, you have some minis headed your way. I do? That's okay. I still have Feast of Odin back there I've got to play.
Yeah, you do need to work on Feast of Odin. Oh, shoot, it's doing it again.
That's okay. Watch this. Got a plan.
I love when you have a plan.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
We don't need it right now, right? Yeah, no, we don't need it.
All right.
Ready for
loot and losses.
We still get to loot and loss.
Okay.
And we get one extra unique item.
Yes, we do.
Right,
and we also get...
yeah, the only thing we didn't have was ambush last time. So we get the unique items. So we get 3 unique items and 5 common items. Right?
Oh, that's awesome. That'll be amazing.
Nice, Bell.
That's really super cool. I can't hardly wait. Be sweet.
They usually are when Bill sends them. It's awesome.
So good. So here's the deal. And for those of you that don't know and are joining us for the first time on chapter 13, Bill's a commissioned painter, and he does an absolutely fantastic job. He's painting all the minis for this game that we're fighting.
Never fighting.
That I don't know what they are. So it's really cool to see these nicely they're way better painted than my guys. So it's pretty sweet.
It's just really nice because you don't have to then see them and be spoiled. You can experience it
so
just like
exciting.
everybody else is seeing the minis the first time.
I kind of wish I'm almost thinking about doing that for Frosthaven at some point. We'll see.
All for your characters?
Yeah, the first 5 I'll paint because
I love it. I did that. It's nice. I'm really excited to see.
Now we're at the epilogue.
Oh yeah.
We're at the epilogue. We don't get to loot and level yet.
Okay, start reading.
I'm really excited to see what Bill did with this encounter. I am excited to see what it is. This is notes. He's done this.
Oh no. Interesting. What if he had jumped off of the... Okay, read this. I'll read this.
What?
Fire is everywhere as you cut the chieftain down, casting his body off the top of the platform, which is collapsing all around you. In my mind, I was going, what if he had jumped off?
Yeah.
But whatever. Okay. If you have the no survivors keyword written...
We don't have that.
Where's our keywords?
Our keywords are all right here.
No survivor?
So,
King Killer, Low Church, Lima, White, and the Seed.
I would like to hear. I have to show people this card. This thing's out of control.
You can't show it to them from there.
Dang it! Well, I gotta play it. I gotta fix that. I gotta way to make this happen. See, check this out. Okay, so here's our card. Everybody's seen this many times. The thing they haven't seen. Well, first off, I need a pencil. I need to mark off another dead Oathsworn here. What people haven't seen is the back of my card. The back of my card has all my notes, which is absolutely out of control.
Absolutely terrible.
I have stuff written in all different directions. So I'll explain what this is. Before Colin was taking it every week to go play with his gaming group, he finally said he's going to play a different game for a while. And then when we're done here, he's thinking about bringing it to his gaming group and playing. Yeah. So I always had to make sure I had written down every single thing we had in the backpack, what cards we were using, what allies we had, what all the conditions cards, I had to write everything down. And so whenever we went to play it, I had to make sure I made all these decks exactly like we had them before. On top of that, we have our keywords over here, which we started to write this way. And then I realized I was going to write everything this way. So it is mass chaos over this piece of paper. But that's okay.
It's absolutely terrible.
It's just ridiculous. Okay, go for it, Colin. If you do
not have no survivors, then go to episode 3.
We do not have that on our paper.
You rush to free the survivors in the bone cages. Oh, duh.
Oh, I bet if we had no survivors.
Smashing open the ribbed bars.
Yeah, like caught a couple times or something. That
we weren't. You haul as many of the bodies from the prisons as possible, dragging them to the platform's edge. Looking down, you find a world on fire. Flames lash in all directions as blazing rope bridges crash to the muddy forest floor. Ahead of you, several feet below, you spot some branches not yet on fire. With no other choice, you jump. Crashing into the outstretched limbs, you cartwheel and tumble in a dizzying spin. The branches slow your descent, but you land heavily on your backs, breathless and staring into the blazing boughs above. Painfully rising to your feet, you count the survivors on a single hand.
I would like to say that the curve probably did not fall all the way down there.
Dude, he probably had extra people on him. Yes, he fell.
No, he's good.
Yes, he fell.
Matt would like to ask what the opposite of OCD is. Lance
DCO.
DCO. I think that's whatever it is.
Whatever that is. You tell me, okay? I totally agree with that. Oh my gosh. I play these games and I'm like, oh, how does he? It's all unorganized. How does he deal with it? Oh.
It's funny you should mention that. I have a friend of mine. His name is Brian, one of my best friends. We would we play X-Wing together, and I'd go to his house, and as anybody's played X-Wing, there's a lot of tokens involved, like shield tokens, hit tokens, things like this, right? And I'd be like, I'd go to him and like, okay, and like not like that, you sometimes have to have target locks. You have to know like the number of who's targeting with who, so I have to put like 1 and 1 or 3 and 3, so you know who's targeting who. So I go over to his house every time to play. I put the map out. We have our spaceships out there. I'm like, Brian, can we get some tokens? And he just takes like a bag, just a random bag that's just full of tokens. There you go. I'm like. It just pains me to see it. And even his wife Jeannie was like, I don't know. I don't know how to deal with that. I'm like, I can't deal with it either. It's like every token. There you go. Just search for what you need. I'm like,
I need the 2 and another 2.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm the one that needs the insert to be able to put everything away. But when I write stuff down, it makes sense.
It makes sense to who? Not anyone else but you. All right.
Disorganized confusion order.
Yep, that's DCO. Thanks, Bill.
That's what I have. Well done. Thank you, Lance.
Painfully rising to your feet, you count the survivors on a single hand, the woman with the tattooed face and the man with the child you saw earlier. We have nothing left, the woman sobs. Nothing. Nowhere to go. She looks at you helplessly. The free company code is clear. You are oath-bound to protect your charges and see them to safety. And no iron or any form of recompense may be accepted from this destitute. No. You must only preserve the life which the mark on your wrist demands. However, you can offer these people more than that. The Broken Oak has become home to many refugees and will gladly accommodate a few more. If you choose to take the survivors as allies, if you choose to merely take them to Verum, do you want to take them as allies, or do you want to just take them to Verum?
Yeah, I've been through a lot. Let's take them home. What do you think?
I'm good with either one.
Let's take them home. We don't need them as allies.
You don't want them as allies?
Why would we want... These poor people have been strung up by these...
And guess what they want to do? Beat them up, and they could maybe help us. You killed off Lima. You killed off Lima.
That was a necessary sacrifice.
You still did it.
It was for the
good.
Still did it. It was for the.
You still did it. You still did it. I'm sorry.
It was for the good of all Rylands.
All Rylands.
You've never seen The Last Starfighter. Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's so many things I haven't seen, man.
The Death
How do you know how I'm alive?
You've got to see him use the Death Blossom. He's a guy who plays a video game and then gets to go into outer space and fight against the bad guys. That's how well he did in the video game.
Oh.
It's like every kid's dream growing up.
That makes me think of a book that I read that I can't remember.
What's it called? The Last Starfighter?
No, not The Last Starfighter. Oh, what is it called? There's a character named Brain, and
are you sure it's not Kang? It could be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, you didn't read. You didn't read this book. It's a book. You don't read books.
I don't read books. I read those books. I don't even read them. I'll let you read
Okay, anyways.
Okay, you want to do allies?
I know. I'm fine. If we don't have to, we don't have to.
It's up to you. I'll let you make this decision.
I just like allies because then we can use them.
Well, we can maybe use them.
This is a
we
good
can send them to their deaths on our own free will.
The House on Wheels that never goes anywhere.
Is that the book?
No, that's not the book.
Okay. We're already derailed.
I know. Sorry. All right. You want to do the allies or not?
We'll take them. Why not?
Okay. Gain ally card 35 and 36.
We do get allies.
Emram and Tia.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look for those.
And then add, we must educate this youngster. Betty hasn't seen Army of Darkness. No, I've never even heard of Army of Darkness.
We must educate this youngster. Bet he hasn't. Sorry, no, he hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it. You missed that whole thing when I was talking about my boomstick. You missed the whole darn thing. That's from The Last Starfighter. Yeah.
Boomstick?
Yeah, the one. Remember I talked about the guy who cut out and chopped dudes, who cuts off his arm and turns the chainsaw and he has a sawed-off shotgun. He goes, "Oh, this is my boomstick." So good. I don't care how many movies I spoil, but if it's a movie that's later than 1989, I'm allowed to spoil it.
You are allowed to spoil it.
Okay, what number am I getting here? 30?
35 and 36. And then you got to get Deepwood event cards.
Same ones, right?
No.
Are they city ones or just the...
Add Deepwood event cards 37 and 38 to your Deepwood event deck and city event cards 38 and 39. Okay. Say it again.
You're going to need to say it.
Okay. So Deepwood event cards 37 and 38.
Okay. So the same numbers. Got it.
But they're different.
Oh, no, never
The
mind.
city event is 38, 39.
37, 38, 30... What? 9? 39.
Okay, Deepwood 37, 38.
Yep.
City 38, 39.
Got
Robin,
it.
how do you deal with this, Robin?
She doesn't. She runs away.
How do you deal with this, Robin?
That's why we have a house where she
Okay.
can go in another room.
Do you want me to repeat that again, or are you good now?
Pete and Repeater are both. Pete fell out. Who's left?
Good gracious, why should these guys here trying to keep a group of first graders on topic? Tell me about it. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so on that note, we've got this person now.
Oh, he looks cool.
No.
Encouragement.
That was a very forced, he looks cool out of your
Look
mouth.
at, once per encounter, a friendly character within range 3 gains a combat token.
He looks like Samwise with a whole bunch of crap on his back.
And how awesome was Sam?
Not.
He's
never
the only
used-
reason the ring got there.
Yeah, but I'm just
He was
talking
the
about,
only reason the ring got there.
I'm just talking about his backpack.
Okay, his backpack was useless.
Yes.
Okay.
Next, we got this. Way better. She looks like someone on Lord of the Rings.
Whoa.
Or not Lord of the Rings, but what do you call it?
She's
The
got a
Game of
spear
Thrones.
throw.
And she got 4 defense.
Cause your attack to become range 4 thrown. This attack is a power times 1 for each hex of range. That is awesome. She can chuck that. That is awesome.
She looks like something out of Game of Thrones. And that's pretty good.
Kind of like
So
she's cats.
She's a seasonal veteran.
The family is left speechless by your
Herding
offer,
cats.
thanking you profusely. The man
Ryan, it's
introduced-
awesome to see you. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I missed coming in.
Was this himself?
Okay, sorry.
as a
Repeat
member?
that. Start again.
The family is left speechless by your offer, thanking you profusely. The man introduces himself as Emron, and then motions towards the woman, Tia. So we've got Emron and Tia.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
like my D&D character. His name was Emran.
Oh, cool. It's Emron.
But I did
That's
Emran.
cool.
Who's better?
Emron assures you he knows what it means to do an honest day's work and vows to contribute to the cause. Tia, however, is somewhat apprehensive of your invitation, but realizes she has little choice. Oh, of course, the one that we like is the one that
Gonna
Lily
ditch
doesn't
us.
want us. Without another word, you gather up the valuables you can find among the wreckage and make for Verum, where a whole other type of enemy still awaits. Gain 26 iron.
Oh, nice. Let me get it.
Okay. Then we have tally level loots and losses.
26. So that gives us, okay, I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 40, 50 gold.
We've got
Sorry, iron.
You want to spend 13 and somebody get rid of one of their wounds? Or I'll
See why not.
grab your 2. Let's see which ones are the worst. I kind of feel like the blade should get rid of theirs because his actually deals him wounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
50. Okay. Let's see here. I need to do this. Okay. Morganite, thank you for joining. It's awesome to have you here. Morganite is here. What do you say? Hello, Barrett joined with Barrett reading chat and not listening in. Very true. Very true. Wrangling feral cats tonight. It's all about tonight, feral cats and wrangling. What am I looking for? Oh, my injury.
I just think yours is probably the worst because it actually not the cur, because the curs was just whose was the one where they took a wound and then if they take a second wound then they take a damage.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember we bought that one out last
okay.
time.
So what are the other 2 that you? Do you only have one then? Only the cur has one.
I think only the cur has one, and the cur is
as long as he has a.
the curs will not signal curtains.
I think it only takes. You only take damage if you don't have a level 3 card in your hand, right?
Yes.
Well, so which one is worse, that or the shivers?
I don't know what the shivers do.
That's the one where you always have to put a level 2 ability card on cooldown.
I'll tell you what that sucks about. I never got to use my two attack.
Well, and that's
Why don't you
one...
get rid of yours then? I
Okay.
can make sure to have an ability card in there.
Okay, that's $12. 13. 13 iron. So give us 7 back.
7 back.
All right. Awesome.
Let's see if I can find something.
All right, then we need to do our.
like this. Boom.
Okay.
Just to show what we got. We got 40, 55, 56, 57.
20, 40. Okay.
Boom.
Then what we need to do is get 3 unique items and 5 common items. So 3 unique items.
Do we have to lose our stuff? Oh no, we have to look at the stuff.
Yeah,
first.
we need to look at our stuff
Okay.
first.
That sounds like a great plan. Here, you're in charge of those and these, and I'm in charge of finding my cursor.
All right, you go find
I
cursor.
failed miserably.
All right.
Something I'm going to forget.
Our first unique we have the tree climber's gear. If adjacent to an obstacle, place your figure in an empty hex up to 5 away. You do not count as moving through the intervening.
Is it
hexes.
hilarious that I think you should give it to Grove Maiden, who probably should be able to do that anyway?
I know, right? Wouldn't that be awesome for the blade? But it does cost 2 enemies. But the blade could fly. Okay. Second one. Oh, the butcher scythe. Look at that thing.
Anybody can use
In
that.
fact, this attack targets all adjacent characters.
No, does that mean your friends too? Watch out.
Oh yeah. We'll get out of the way. Okay.
You become death incarnate. Roar.
And our third one is the Bone Singer. This is one-handed spear, range 4. Oh, you know who can use this? The Warden can use that.
The Warden can use that.
After this attack, place yourself in the hex this weapon lands in and pick it up.
Wow.
After the attack, place yourself in the hex this weapon lands in and pick it up.
Can you believe that? You
can-
get it 4 free
what?
movement, pretty much.
Holy moly! I'm giving that to the Warden, man. Warden's
Oh
gonna lose
my
his
gosh,
weapon.
here you get the shivers,
Holy
too.
moly! No, I'm not taking the shivers.
No,
I'm
I'm
getting rid of the
kidding.
shivers, thanks to you. Okay, so those are our 3 unique.
Can you believe that?
That was super awesome. Okay, now we've got 5 of these common items. 1, we have some gear. Tincture. Remove 1 status token from yourself or an adjacent character. Status.
Yeah. Like a wound
We
or
get
a
a ton of
poison
those.
or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, no.
That's
that
one.
one's gonna be gone.
Okay, number 2. Oh, we've got a Corvo. This could be actually really good for the Cur. When you critical during an attack, you can battle flow a card.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
I think he's right.
Then number 3, we have Ancestral Bow. No one's gonna use that. Don't have any range. No. Number 3. Number 4, we have the Ornate Staff, 2-handed. None of us can use that. And then we got one more. Our 5th one is some waxed leather casement. Gain a red. Let's see who can. The blade. Everyone except for the Grove Maiden can use that. Okay. All right. Let's figure out what we're going to
Sounds
lose.
good.
Where's the rest of our items?
Where does my injury deck? Okay, perfect. All right,
Okay.
that goes right there.
Where's the rest of our items? Our backpack.
Oh, hey, I found the card sleeves I was looking for. That's pretty
nice.
good. Too bad they're
Do you know where the backpack is?
off the back. Right here.
Okay, thank you. So let's see. I think because didn't we keep the other shield, or did we not keep the other shield? Or we did not keep the. We did not. Dang it.
What?
We did not. We did not.
We better keep that shield then.
Are you sure, or should I hope that we can get another shield at a shop? I feel like I should. Because
I know they're going to tell us we could go to a shop. I don't think I've ever been on a mission that says you can't go to a shop.
Because my biggest problem is that I do not want to get rid of the life seed. It's an awesome gear card.
True, and we're not going to get another shot at that.
No, and then I don't want to get rid of this, but I have to get rid of 2 things.
Then get rid of the other 2 things.
So I'm getting rid of the which is just fine.
Nah.
See ya. And then I'm gonna get rid of the shield, and hopefully we can buy a shield.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what you have to say when you get rid of the nah?
What?
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Amazingly
That was
dorky
absolutely terrible.
Why do people watch us?
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel bad for them.
I know.
I'm definitely gonna. Oh my gosh, this costs 4 enemies to use it. Still worth it.
Yeah.
Gonna put that into.
Basically,
his
it's
hand.
like a free attack.
Yeah. Gonna put that into his hand without a doubt.
Okay.
Can anybody of your guys use this scythe? Because that looks
Yeah, my blade
amazing.
can.
Maybe the blade.
The blade can
Or
use
the
it.
cur could. No, he
He
can't.
can't use it.
Dang it!
So then he's.
I think it's better for the.
I
blade.
only get to lose 1 card here.
Yeah, it's only the.
So I'm going to get rid of this.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that's.
I know this is a smaller card, but it's
Yeah.
a unique item and it's good against minions.
Yep,
And so
yep.
if you
I'll
fight
put it
minions,
over
I can
there.
put it over there. I'm going to get this. I'm going to keep my other 2 things, which is my armor and my little coat of goodness. So he's good to go. Oh, he's got nightmares.
I thought he had one. Place 1 item in your hand on cooldown.
That's fine.
That's not as bad as the.
No.
Yeah. I
Um,
think.
the cur has to lose an item, but you said there's another dagger in there, right?
Yeah. He's got one right here. Isn't that the same?
Same
thing?
dagger, I think.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
the exact
So
same.
I'll
So
get
have
rid of
to
this
lose that one, and then he'll just gain this one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
And then.
What did I do with the card for mine? Did I throw it over there?
What? I don't know.
I don't
1,
think I
2,
did.
3,
I think
4.
I kept it.
Grove Maiden is going to lose.
Yeah, she can't lose. The hard part about her is what she
Well,
loses.
she always has to lose a
She
gear.
doesn't lose the gear. That's
Yeah.
a toughie thing.
Well, or her armor.
Sure.
But I think she'll lose the weathered pouch. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of it.
yeah. And then I think she is going to gain this one. If adjacent to an obstacle, place your figure in an empty axis to 5 away.
Yeah.
Cool. She'll put that into her hand.
Good stuff. Proud of her.
I think that's good.
I'm proud of her.
I don't see any other
She's really good.
items that I'm like, this is amazing. We should definitely get it.
What are the other unique ones we got here? Oh, let's see what I can do with this. Right now, the Kerr is using this. That says ignore the effect of tile, which worked really well for us running around in the fire.
Yeah.
But this one allows me to gain a red dice on an attack or a basic check, which I'm going to do.
I think get you, because you, well.
Put this back in the backpack.
Okay, you sure?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, all right.
Well, these two we can sell.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to not keep all of those. Give me everything, and then I'll count up what we have. But we've at least equipped what we can, right? You've
Correct.
got a gear and a weapon and whatever.
What's this gear do? Oh, this gear gets sold. That's what it does.
Well, but we're going to have to see. We might
Get
have
rid
to
of it.
discard a
I
couple.
wonder if, you know what, that's probably preparing us for the next battle. It's going to be like, oh, everybody at the party gets poisoned, like every other round. Like, oh, why didn't they take that thing? So I haven't seen them really do that to us yet. Should I keep talking?
Dude,
we're exactly 20?
We're 21, so we only got a 1.
Oh,
So I'm just going to find the lowest cost one. This
Number,
one's
yeah.
only worth an 8. Oh, this one's worth a 5.
oh,
Let's
get rid of the
that
5.
one.
What is
it?
the 5? Piece of armor.
Yeah, get rid of it. Okay. All right. So then we can keep the rest of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
The rest of this.
Backpack, magic
is
backpack,
420.
backpack.
Okay.
It's the most amazing backpack.
All right. We did our level loot and losses.
Whew.
Awesome.
Hey, I think we did it in record time, too.
Yeah, that was
I'm
actually
kind of
fast.
sweating went so fast on that.
Are you ready for chat? Oh, dude.
What?
Good thing we kept that thing. This is called Contagion, chapter 13.
Oh, well, look at the bright side.
I feel like they must have written this during COVID because I feel like there's a lot of contagions going on.
There is some, that's for sure. The good news
This is not one.
is that we can. There's words in my mouth.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. They were in my mouth and not in my head, and that's why it didn't work too well.
This is what I have to deal with every day.
Contagion.
I mean, every time Robin has to deal with this every day.
True.
Every time we stream.
Now, contagion.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you. Take a sip of water.
I think it's time for you to start with chapter 13. Can you believe that? Oh, look at that. See, the worst kind of words.
Kind of
Yeah,
words?
those are the worst kind of
I
words.
do that so many times.
Yes.
The chat is eerily quiet. The calm before the mad.
They're calm.
It is kind of quiet. I wonder if...
Because we're loop lossing so well.
Yeah, we just did it so fast.
We did it.
I find it best when words stay in your head. Who said that?
Dan!
Dan the man.
Dan always
the
comes
man.
out of nowhere to get me.
Dan just, I mean, nothing. Awesome shot. Nothing. All right.
I love it. Dan's amazing. Here you go.
A hard rain patters against the window panes at the broken
Boot
oak.
sticks to your
The-
feet. Mud sucks
The
to
boots suck. The mud sucks to your boots. I'm in a
Jeez,
quiet mood, Bill. Okay, yeah, Matt, that happens. We all
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
We're not getting you. Do you remember, Matt? One of the first times we played this. Do you remember what he did?
He rhymed everything.
He rhymed every.
It was so good.
There was like,
We were
well, he was-
running through the forest one.
and he was
I think it
counting
through the
down
forest.
too, because he was like 12 something.
Oh, he was
11.
counting the amount of survivors we were losing.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was epic. 8 left before something. And
Yeah.
that was. I wanted to copy and paste that.
Look at the
and
bright
find-
side. We have that video on my channel,
know,
so if you
that's
want to
so
go
cool.
watch it,
I'm gonna-
you can. You can.
I'm
yeah,
gonna go back and
it'd be
find
great,
that.
Yeah.
Matt, that was so good. All right.
I love views.
I love views.
Oh.
That's when Barry killed off all the. Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that was
Robin.
it. Yep,
yes,
I did.
totally. A hard rain patters
Okay.
against the window panes on the broken oak. Are you listening?
Broken oak.
The water quenches the memories of fire and screams on villagers in cages. With a week of rest between you and the Scar tribe, your wounds have had a chance to heal and your aches have lessened, thanks in no small part to Bram's ministrations. Some of its concoctions make for good anesthetics. Open Mystery Envelope B and place the map of Aram in the center of the play. Place your free company marker on location 7. Place the... Can you place our free company? We'll use the Grove Maiden. 7. Got it.
Hold on.
Place the Chapter 13 time track beneath the map. Take the Path A card. All Oathsworn place all injury cards back in the injury deck.
Why did we pay?
We probably shouldn't have, but that's okay. It's not like we have had a problem with money.
You
So,
got a point.
Get rid of your 2 injuries.
All right, my puncture wound.
Yes, I'm pretty toast today. Rough day at the clinic. Sorry, Morganite. Enjoying story time very much. Well, thank you for
Good.
for watching.
Yes, sit back and enjoy it. I had to work so hard today.
I personally had a wonderful day because we have a tradition with our kids to take them to Nickelodeon Universe, which is inside of the Mall of America, on President's Day because they get the day off. And we took them on rides from 11 a.m. until 7-something p.m., which is why I was late here. I had to get them home, get them to bed, and get them back over here.
Next time there might be more people there.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like a great idea. My wife and kids have a day off too, and I also have Monday off. We might have to try that.
Got to do it. It was so much
good.
fun, and it wasn't even that busy,
No.
except for the log ride. The log ride was busy, but otherwise, I think we went on the roller coaster 14
Paul
times.
Bunyan is hitting too many people with his axe.
Yeah. Although my son, who has glasses, had his glasses fall off of the roller coaster, and then they broke. And so we have to get him new glasses. Poor guy. He's 9. He'll be fine. Okay. We already did that. The crowds at the Oak have lessened since your return, with fewer patrons visiting the establishment every day. Word has spread of the deteriorating conditions throughout the city, and there's a growing sense of hopelessness. According to Gray Kane's network of whispers, there will soon be a council meeting with the king.
That was funny.
The network of whispers? I mean, the network.
That sounds like something I'm going to use for a group of D&D.
I know the network of whispers.
It could be a secret cult.
There will soon be a council meeting with the king, and you will be summoned to attend, as your group shares a simple breakfast of ale and soft breads. Really, who has ale for breakfast? Gray Cane regales you with the latest news from the chief apothecary.
Depends on if you're in college. I think
Spores. That's true, Gray Cane says with a puckered sneer, as if he had just kissed the wrong end of a horse. That's how the plague spreads. The apothecaries... What?
So we get ready. The plague spreads because you kissed the wrong end of a horse?
No, you didn't listen.
No, but it sounded really bad.
Gray Cane says that with a puckered sneer, as if he had just kissed the wrong side of a horse.
I don't think... What?
You thought of that as an analogy?
No,
I don't know.
That's where I'm going with this. That analogy was out of control.
Okay, I mean, if you kissed the wrong end of a horse, you probably would have a bad...
I don't know if I would pucker. I'd probably puke.
You'd be the puke pucker. That's how the plague spreads, by Barrett over here puking. The apothecaries say the infected have patches of spores all over their bodies. It's passed by touching them. He shivers at the thought. I just got rid of shivers. Get those things on you, and you're a marked man. If you have Gamel with you, and the keyword Tam's Locket. I don't think we have that.
Oh, wait, maybe we do.
No, I thought we didn't have Tam's Locket. Remember we found out if we had taken Tam's Locket, or if we killed
the kid.
Yeah, if we killed the kid.
No,
okay.
Tam's Locket.
If you have Gamel, but you do not have the keyword Tam's Locket.
Let's go for Gamel.
Your pause made it sound like someone did something. Oh, wait.
What's this?
What is the right end of our Lance, good question.
That's huge.
We should maybe send Jamie an email and ask that. So what's the right side versus the wrong side?
Too bad Toby's not here. He'll be able to answer that for us.
Yeah.
I like your icon, Marg.
Morganite.
Morganite. Nice.
That was technically a smile.
Yes.
There's a better end, I assume, but neither is the right choice.
Nope,
yes,
neither is the right choice. That's right.
Pause made it sound like did something inappropriate work a horse and plague that tracks. Thank you, Bill. That's awesome.
What am I looking for?
Gamel.
I'm looking for Gargamel.
No, Gamel.
Gargamel. There he is.
Okay, we have him. Go to 7.4.
Gargamel is after the Smurfs. You know the Smurfs? Did you ever watch the Smurfs? Do you know who the Smurfs are?
Smurfs. I never watched it, but I know what it is.
Okay.
Gamel enters the common room, dirt smeared across his face and a fine mist of sweat on his brow. The small forge he set up around the back of the tavern has been his savior since the loss of his son. His grief seems to come in waves, and you are thankful to know he has his work to help him through the heartache. He spots your group at the table and decides to pay you a visit. Greetings, Oathsworn. I have some good news. I've been making improvements to my field gear with the things we learned on our travels from Bastogne in mind. I would be happy to make the same modifications to the other lads' equipment if you can help cover the cost. Archive Ally Card 6. Really? Archive Ally Card 6.
Is that Gargamel?
Yeah,
Gargamel.
Okay, and get card 39.
Is he more powered up now, Gargamel?
Probably. That is smurfing. Unbelievable.
That's right.
Your pronunciation of... simile. Thank you. Made me smile. Yeah, the problem is I'm also reading this from a small little... And I did not realize it was simile. It was not smile, but simile. Whoops. Sorry. Simile, not smile, as
Oh
Matt
my
is telling me
gosh,
to.
That's pretty good.
All right, you want to show him 39?
I'm working on trying to find 39. Look, here's
Gargamel.
Gargamel. He's got two
Whoa, he
blacks
looks
out.
exactly the same. It's unbesmirfable.
Unsmurfable. Don't worry, I'll do a Smurf joke later.
If you have Dane and or Cedric as allies.
Oh my gosh, you are really putting me to the test today, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, hold on a second here. I gotta
Well,
find.
you're slow.
I'm archiving. What am I, looking
do
for?
people want to see you archive? That sounds boring. No one watches Librarians Archive, okay?
Oh yeah, have you seen Indiana Jones and the Temple in the Red? Was it that one? Third one?
No, I haven't.
What's it
I
called?
haven't
The
seen
Last
any of
Crusade.
the Indiana Jones.
Really?
That is something I'm embarrassed about.
Oh
I
my gosh.
watched the first one when I was way younger, and I got freaked out when he started slitting the throat.
Okay,
of something,
so here's
and
the
so then I
deal.
stopped.
Here's the deal. We're
What?
gonna have a kidnapping. I'm gonna kidnap Colin, and he's going to go to a cabin far, far away for a weekend, and all he's gonna do is watch good movies.
Wait, are they my version of good movies or your?
They are
version?
going to be good movies. Who am I looking for now? Gargamel?
No, Dane and or Cedric.
Dane or Cedric? Is he an entertainer?
I don't know. Dane or Cedric. I can't remember these people's
I'm
names
going to
anymore.
take a wild guess. You don't know who Cedric the Entertainer is.
No,
either.
I
That's
don't.
great.
Cabin in the Woods, Bruin says. No Indiana Jones, that was my favorite series growing up. Yeah, I'm sorry, Morgan. I know. I need to try it again. I was much younger when I tried to watch it, and I freaked out.
I do not have either.
We don't? Okay. If you upgrade...
Colin in the Woods, that's right.
Gamel, thanks to you again
I
for
can
giving a
swear by
shot
her.
at revenge after losing his boy.
Colin needs more than a weekend to catch up on movies he hasn't seen.
I mean, that is true.
This is true.
That is true. But
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I just have you guys to tell me all about him, so why do I even need to watch him? You know, I've got you guys talking
Because
everything.
it's no good.
Don't do it, Colin. You haven't seen the movie, but it never goes well. If you ever need anything, me and Betsy are always ready and willing, he says, and raising his blacksmith hammer with a smile. So apparently his hammer is named Betsy. 7.3. Oh no, I see where this is going. You're just trying to sneak in another weekend trip. That's
Darn it, she saw through
hilarious.
it. She saw through my scheme.
We may be doing that this weekend. We're having a full gaming
We are
weekend.
having a gaming
Friday,
weekend.
Saturday. Friday and Saturday.
Right,
But,
sorry. That works.
it's pretty awesome. The atmosphere in the common room of Harry Potter, of Gryffindor's room, that's what it sounds like, the common room. See, I've seen that movie, and I've read that book, okay? The atmosphere in the common room.
What?
What? So he's going to bed. Matt!
I didn't know it was coming because it says I have neither hit a button that says show or don't show, and I don't know what it says.
Why did you say show it?
It says I'm gonna go baby.
Get it off the screen!
Get off the screen.
And then that's my wife saying, no kidding, it's their turn to have a weekend. Yeah, that's probably true. That's my wife. Sorry, Mom. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have a trip every time you come
Oh, yeah,
over.
we're coming to VA Beach. Hey, Dan.
Dance, you're just in time.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I've called this a trip. Keep on
We haven't even started the story. Okay, all right. The atmosphere in the common room of the Broken Oak is solemn. Noting the tension, Grey Cane attempts to lighten the mood. Do you think we could entice more patrons into the Oak if we had a prettier face behind the bar? He wonders, eliciting an irksome look from Bram as he cleans a row of mugs. I mean, who would you want to have to face them every time you walk through the door? Grey Cane continues, motioning towards the bartender. Then again, I suppose it encouraged people to drink more. A little look encouraged to bear the sight. Are you laughing about something else?
I'm still thinking.
What? It's a hammer!
I'm still thinking of Betty.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay.
right. It's our turn. It's our turn down here. It's our turn down
And
here.
put-
Doesn't know that movie.
And put up a shrieky loot. Let's not forget that, Bram quips. I thought you liked my melodious tunes, Grey Cane replies, feigning surprise. Huh, only because they shut you up a bit, Bram snaps back. As the two men continue their jabs, the front door creaks slowly open, drawing everyone's attention. Quick, pour a drink for the man before he sees you, he begins to say to Bram before trailing off at the sight of the royal guard in the doorway. I bear a message from the king for the Oathsworn, the knight says. His Majesty summons you to the palace. Place location 28 and go there.
28.
28 down one. You know, it's really hard to get into character when you're sitting over there laughing.
Okay, I did a poll.
Okay, about what?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
The poll is, does Baron know what's going on? Look at the 100% right now.
Your viewers certainly know you. It's still at 100%. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is.
There's not a single person that has said yes.
Nobody said yes.
9 votes. Every single one. No idea. No flipping idea.
Oh, the best is when I wrote my 2022 best thing. Like, the story's amazing. I love it.
And someone wrote, wait, do you actually know what's going on in the story?
Funny thing is, I will go back. I actually do believe it or not, because I can never get enough of my own voice. I actually do watch some of these after we record them, so I do actually know kind of a little bit what's going on. Ever since I felt bad that I didn't know who the apothecary was, it was when I started going, I should probably go back. Yeah, Lysine, who I think is dead.
No, Lysine is not dead.
Oh, did we still have her?
I think we still have her.
I think we might need to get rid of her or something.
Oh, maybe she went somewhere. I swear we still have Lysine. Wasn't that Lysine right there?
Oh, look, we got Lysine.
Oh, you see, you think Lysine's dead.
Okay,
Lysine
so like
is
I said,
sleeping.
I haven't fully gotten through them yet. I'm only on like episode 8.
Episode what, 2? 3?
Oh, let's
Okay, you got 12 votes that no.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm just going to keep going, and they'll catch you up in the chat. Everyone in the chat, tell them what's happening in the story as we keep going. Baron, sleep well. You didn't kill the Scar Kid. Okay. As you enter, the palace throne room is buzzing with conversation and speculation. Are you listening?
Don't even know who's in your party. No, I don't even know who's in my party. Current sleep. Oh yeah, I didn't kill the kid. That was you.
That was me.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Hold on, one more. Ermic is a dynamic McGurdy. What?
McGurdy. It's the dynamic duo.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Dynamic there. And yes, here we are. Kanji, good to see you.
We got dragged away from a good point to talk to the king.
This is true.
We got dragged away from a good point to talk. Exactly. So the king has brought us over there.
Good pint.
Pint. Is it pint?
Pint.
No, it's point. Oh, but pint. Thank you, Morgan. Yeah. By the way, we need to put
28.
Yeah. Okay.
Go there. Oh, I got to show that.
Yeah, and then we need to put this token on the track.
On the track. Monster.
Okay.
The reason I said monster is because on my board over here it says
so buzzing. There's buzzing with conversation.
Do we have anything here?
No.
No. Wait, let's check if it's 1 point. Oh, it's 2 points.
Told me where to go. Every noble knight and lord. Did like 8 minutes ago.
Oh, you're gonna hate
Every
me today.
noble knight and lord in the city has been summoned, including 3 or 4 additional free companies. Oh, we've never done anything with another free company.
No.
With only a few dozen still serving throughout the realm, the presence of more than one free company is quite a rare sight.
Wow.
Settling into a quiet viewing place, you mark the other Oathsworn, the Brothers of the Wolf, the Ebon Company, the Ironclad, and even the infamous Red Watch huddled together in a group. All have an impressive talent worthy of respect. You return a nod to the leader of the Ironclad and move your gaze to the king. Flanked by a small cadre of watchers, as usual, the boy king sits resplendent upon his throne in full battle gear. This will be no ordinary council meeting. Pay attention! The
No
young
council
king
meeting.
silences the crowd with a simple gesture of his gold-trimmed gauntlet. Lords and ladies, the crown thanks you for coming to on such a short notice. I wish to dispense with formalities and get to the heart of the matter. Verum is in peril. Our efforts to stay the plague ravaging our city have failed, and the quarantine lines are on the verge of collapse. I'm afraid if we do not find a solution quickly, the city will descend into chaos and ruin. We stand at the precipice. The crowd murmurs with anxious exchanges, eliciting another raised hand from the king. I have ordered all 3 companies to return to Verum immediately as we make plans for what may be our last stand.
Is this that feather in the hat guy?
No, I don't know. He said it was a boy.
Oh,
boy king. So I think it's somebody else. The king rises from his throne, stretched his armored hand towards your group. Thanks to our Oathsworn, we have discovered the origins of humanity's greatest nightmare, the heart of the Deepwood. All eyes turn to you. Stunned gasps, and chatter fill the great hall. It is believed that by cutting the heart from these cursed woods, we can stop the plague and rid our world of the choking hands of the Deepwood, which has had around our throats for generations. But it will not come without pain and death. This heart of darkness is surrounded by monstrosities and creatures beyond our counting. We'll have to fight our way through them if we hope to succeed. Well, we're going to do this. Choose one. Ask about the city. Ask how the city can be stabilized. Mention that a keening could draw the monsters from the heart of darkness. Whatever that is. Suggest that the Adrendi of Green Streets may be able to help.
Isn't that one of the guys from Star Wars? Wookiee!
The one thing that you contribute isn't even about the story, and it's about Star Wars. Great.
Oh,
all right.
amazing.
Do you need me to sum up what just happened?
No, Dan's wondering why Derek is
Wait,
slumming
what
with
are you
miss and hit.
Wait, what is that?
He said,
I see you are
slumming with
miss and
miss
hit.
and hit's pretty good.
Yes.
Gotta keep my street cred up in the hood. Oh, we're already in chaos.
We're not already in chaos. It sounds like we already are Morganite.
He doesn't have any plumes. That was what I was asking about.
Yeah, you're
plumes.
talking about a different person. This is the young boy king. That's why I'm talking with a higher voice.
I cannot wait to play games with some board games with you two at Gen Con. Colin has to bring his.
Oh, I'll bring my voiceovers. Absolutely.
Yep. And I'll bring my tact and wit.
And if you bring some inattentiveness, will be great, right?
I'm gonna bring my.
What's happening?
No,
no.
I'm gonna bring my attention span.
Yeah,
I'm not saying how good, but I'll bring my attention span.
The keening is what?
Keening is what attracted the doom of Bestone in Chapter 3.
Oh yeah. Is it? Thank you.
So
okay. So do we want to ask about this? How the city can be stabilized? Mention that a keening could draw the monsters from the heart because that's what pulled out that big thing from that attacked Bestone, or suggest that the Adrendi of the Green Streets may be able to help.
What did we learn from the Drendy when we went there? Were they able to do anything for us? They just had that big giant thing chasing after them too, didn't they? Remember the death?
Well, remember there was that circle that it wouldn't go into. Remember, it was chasing us. We thought we were going to die.
Right.
And there was that circle area where it would not come and chase us any farther. Do you remember that? And then we had the Shadow Man attack us, and we all died. but yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the episode I didn't listen to yet.
Oh, well, is that every episode?
I'm only on like 3 or 4 right now. Okay, so I think that we should. Well, if he's worried about his city, should we think we should help the city?
Well, but ask about how the city can be stabilized. Do you want me to ask that?
I mean, if we don't have a stable city, then the city falls. What does it matter if we're bringing anything from the Deepwood? Are we looking for are we thinking that if we get something from the Deepwood, it might be able to stabilize the city?
Well, I think so. The goal is they want to take out the heart, and so we're responding to that because they said that we're the ones that found it, and they're all looking at us, and so we can either say, well, we can get the monsters out of the heart by doing a keening.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Yeah.
We have a heart?
Well, we don't, but there's the heart of the darkness. I mean, the Deepwood.
Oh my gosh, the heart of darkness.
Heart of Deepwood. Deepwood. So, what do you want to do? I'm okay asking about the city to start with.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we'll be able to ask about more than one thing. 28.15?
I know. I bet if we keeninged, all of a sudden the thing is going to come at us.
Well, no, but we would just tell them that that's what we could do. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token. Heck yeah.
I'll take it. I like redraws. Do you like redraws? Should I make a poll about that?
Do we feel like they actually work for us? See how many times we rerolled dice and we still missed? Okay, here's
but look at the bright side. Get them back. Yeah. I think it's because we got too excited about it.
High Captain Trent steps forward to address the assembly. We are doing all we can. The afflicted have become changed. They are crazed and often charge the barricades with no regard for their own life. We have raised high-walled barricades and had to go so far as to set some of them aflame in order to hold the quarantine. Even so, I fear a riot is imminent, and we may not be able to hold back the tide. The entire northern ring of the city is now under quarantine, from the green streets to the barracks. I fear we have precious little time. Okay, mention that a keening could draw the monsters. Suggest the Adrendi. See, I told you we were probably going to get other ones. So,
Board Game Officer, thanks for joining. Awesome to see you. He says that was a keen decision.
I like free drugs. What? I'm not even going to ask. Okay. So, talk about the people. I think we talk about the Adrendi before we talk about the keening. I'm not fully keen on talking about the keening.
No keen on keening?
I don't know. I mean, we saw what happened last time.
Oh, keening.
We lost the entire city.
Oh, keening. Let's go with the other one then.
Okay. 28.23. The Adrendi? The Archbishop scoffs, stepping forward. They have built their own wall around their district. It is perfectly clear. They have no intention of leading us to their aid. The Adrendi of the Witchwood will not help us, nor will those in the green streets. The news of the wall around the Adrendi district is a shocking development. Whatever their motives may be, it is confusing to say the least, especially after they had been so willing to help you reach the Witchwood, find the cure.
Which one?
28.1.
Well, I think we'll be fine because we've got a member of the Drendy with us.
You know what? This is hilarious. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Yeah. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Okay.
Who's on the board? Sean!
Actually, what's hilarious is we've tried to ask about other things, and the story is just going to force us to do the other one. We tried. We didn't want to talk about the keening, but now we're going to.
We're going to keen.
If the city is to be saved, you know the best hope lies with the heart of darkness.
So we're going to keening.
Stepping forward, you recount your experience in Bastogne to the assembly, telling them of the event which occurred just before the Deepwood came to life and the city was sacked. You explain how the keening of the witch was like a beacon to the creatures of the forest and how they were drawn from miles around by her psychic howl. You suggest the same death cries might be used to lure the beast, besieging the heart of darkness, thus clearing the way for a band of warriors to slip.
Should we talk
past.
about the poor penitent,
I know,
too?
no,
Is that part of the deal?
You know, I only got to play him for 2 chapters. I miss him.
You chose.
After I did, and I don't even feel bad. That
No,
was
I wouldn't
exactly
feel
what
bad
he
either.
did.
That was pretty cool.
That was, I mean, that was probably one of the most epic parts of this game so far.
That was pretty good.
After conferring with the dark-robed watchers, the king makes a decision. So be it. We will abide by the counsel of the heroes of Bastogne and create this keening. We will then send forth a great crusade into the heart of darkness and root out this foul plague from our lands. By this great undertaking, we shall save our people, our city, and all of humanity.
I'm impressed that you remember what voice you're doing.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
As the king finishes his speech, the Lord Inquisitor rushes forward. My king, I'm afraid the dungeons with the Black Rock do not currently hold any witches. All reports of witchcraft these last few weeks have only yielded rumors. I'm afraid there are no prisoners with the taint. If you have the witch, the warden, and the Lycene ally. Okay, whoa.
Okay.
If you have the witch, the warden, and the Lycene. Okay, so we don't
The
have
witch,
that.
the warden, and the wardrobe.
No, we do. I know, that's why I was confused. We actually have the warden and Lycene.
Correct.
If you have the witch, if you have Lycene ally and the warden, but not the witch, turn to 28.34.
That's where we're going. 28.34.
That's so cool. 28.3.
Well, they do kind of feed off each other.
Oh my gosh, I have a decision that only I get to make. As the warden.
Your king has a Lucky Charms vibe. Pretty sure all the prisoners
have a taint. Your king voice has a lucky charm. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
It's magically delicious.
It's magically delicious. The dungeon beneath Black Rock may not hold any witches. However, there's a member of your free company who has the taint, Lycene. You have kept her identity as a secret since learning she's a blood witch. Now, with the survival of humanity on the line, you may wish to reconsider your position. I get to decide. Oh, man.
Colin's high school drama club experience is paying off.
Drama club? It was not in drama club at all.
No, it was just in...
I was in band.
Band club.
Band and choir. Yeah.
That's
I was...
good.
Oh, man. I don't feel like... Okay, my options are either to volunteer Lycene or to keep quiet.
Do you push her forward or do you leave her in back?
Because if I remember right, she didn't feel that was very comfortable.
She's the apothecary, isn't she?
Yeah, she was the apothecary.
She was going to get burned at the stake.
Yes.
I remember this.
And that's what made the keening happen.
Is because she was going to get burned at the stake?
Yeah, remember? So she screamed out with her howl. Right? And then all of a sudden they came, right? So it was because they were burning her alive that thing heard her scream. So if I volunteer Lycene, they're probably going to do something to her.
She's okay now, though. She's just a little burned, right?
Okay, now what am I going to do? Oh, you know that time you got burned? Don't worry, we're just going to do it again.
He wasn't here when it happened last time.
He knows the stories from the bear. And the bear and the warden.
Bear was nine. I think the Blade's the only one that can talk about this story.
Yeah.
Because your penitent was there, not the bear.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Good point.
The Blade is the only person that's been with us since the
whole
dawn of
beginning.
time.
Since the dawn of time. That's actually really cool. You have to we have to have one character from the dawn
Oh, he's
of
going
time.
to stay the whole time.
Oh, should I do it?
Play.
What would you do? Should I do it?
I'm not going to say anything. You want to make a poll?
No.
Nope, I'm not going to do that either because they're not you.
They're not the warden.
Nope, you're
the
warden.
Warden is not going to... I can't do it. 28.37.
I knew he would keen out of that one.
A silent look shared amongst the group makes your decision clear. You will not give up your own, no matter the cost. As pleas for a witch rise, you remain silent. That one. The Blade is not afraid, period.
That's right. The Blade is not afraid.
I love that shirt.
This is amazing. I haven't wear it around town.
Yes,
Nobody
you do.
said anything about it yet. Wore it to the game store the other day.
Nice.
Lord has stayed the power of the blades. Shirt. Stayed the power.
The blade is stayed by the power of the blade. T-shirt. Yes,
That's right.
And then Lysine, we're gonna change your name to Extra Crispy. No reason.
Oh boy.
Standing before his throne, the king addresses the assembly once again. I hereby order each free company in the realm to hunt and collar every witch they find. No rumor shall be dismissed and no quarter given. We must scour the lands. It is a bloody task and not one I command lightly. But I am certain that if I do not, I would be ensuring the deaths of thousands and the loss of our great city. You shall have until the new moon. At that time we shall march into the heart of darkness, witches or not. We have only one chance to succeed. Failure is not an option. If you have Lady Alana, yes, we do, right?
Oh, and you know what? Let me check. I'm pretty sure we have Lady Alana because she was along for the ride.
She's going to be a jerk. She's going to call out that we have a witch.
She was Alana for the ride.
28. 28.
Alana for the ride.
Okay, 28.22. Okay.
You might find witches if you hand out quarters.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. Performer spot check, difficulty 4, but add 1 because we have the curve. Only 3.
Oh, should I do a 3 dice then?
Yeah. And you get a reroll.
Okay. You ready?
Don't fail this stuff.
Oh, you know what else we get to do?
What?
When we did our loot and losses, we also get to choose to either get 2 more animus or 1 more animus to be re-get.
What?
What did you say?
I don't know.
We get to loot and losses. We get to either A, regen another animus, or you can gain 2 more max animus. Oh, that's what my words were.
We'll figure that out at the end of this one.
Anyway,
Don't worry
just
about
want you to know that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do 3. I got 4. How'd I do?
You only need was a 3. That was awesome.
I'm amazing. I'm going to put a piece of duct tape over her mouth.
Yep, you are. As the assembled crowd reacts to the king's decree, you spot a familiar face mixed in with the others present. Alana shifts nervously as she speaks with her noble acquaintances. The young woman has been avoiding you since the incident in her room, spending less and less time at the Broken Oak. You resolve to speak with her after your audience with the king. Suddenly, you notice a subtle impression of concealed weapons strapped to each of her thighs. Thin profile blades, such as those required for concealment, do not come cheap and are certainly not the kind of weapon a local blacksmith could supply. Gain clue token 4.
Sweet.
Oh, she's going to be interesting in this story.
Matt said the king said no quarter would be given. So maybe if you give him a quarter.
Oh, give him a quarter.
There you go.
Thank you, Matt. Totally missed
Thank
that.
you. Sorry, we failed.
28.29. I mean, the problem is we're doing a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah, put the 4 right there. All right, and let's see here. How do you know she's a witch? She turned me into a newt. She did. You didn't look like a newt. Well, I got better. Remember that? That's from the no.
What is that from?
That's from Monty Python.
I've seen Monty Python.
Yes, you have.
I have seen that one.
That's in the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Grant, I'm trying to paint. I would appreciate if you kept the hilarity to a minimum. I screwed up my mini on that one. Let Dan paint. Gosh darn it.
I will let him paint.
Jeez. Come on. There we go. I got rid of it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Hit it.
Okay. Calling an end to the council, the king departs with the watchers in tow almost immediately. Guard Captain Trent calls out to you, waving you over to where he stands. I have no reservations telling you Verum is on the brink of collapse, he says. Order must be restored, otherwise there won't be a city left to save, which is what we were talking about. The captain's words ring with truth. If Verum falls into chaos before you have a chance to eradicate the plague, all will be for naught. You ask the captain what must be done. There is a free company called the Stone Dogs, who are well known for their connections throughout all levels of society here, he tells you.
That's a horrible name.
They could be of great assistance in our efforts to maintain peace within the city walls. However, they have been missing for some time. I am not aware of them traveling elsewhere or falling in the deep wood, so they must be somewhere in the city. Verum may be a massive city, but a whole free company cannot just disappear here. If you can find them, we may be able to quiet the calls of rebellion and buy some time. You nod in understanding and consider what might have become of the missing Oathsworn. Before the captain takes his leave, he offers a final bit of advice. Be mindful of the green streets. The Adrendi have barricaded themselves in. Something is not right here. It seems you have plenty to worry about at the moment. A city on a verge of collapse, rumors of a missing free company, rumors of a missing Barrent, because I have no idea where he just went to, and a suspicious adrenaline. You can feel it's going to be one of those days. Place an unused hit point die in the middle of the table and set it to 1. See, oh, he's got one right here. I will set that right there. This die represents the morale in the city. You need to increase it to take the pressure off the city. Okay, so it's going to supposedly help the city. And what do we have? It looks like there's a portal between you two when you reach across. Oh, yeah. Yes, there's a portal. Okay, so we have a morale token, or a morale die. It starts at 1.
Okay.
Our goal is to increase it to take the pressure off the city. That's
Nice.
what we're trying to do. Sorry about the shock.
No, I don't mind that. I'm very shocking myself.
We need to take location tokens. You ready for this? You want to show them the board?
It looks like there's a portal between the two of you when you reach across.
See?
That's very true. Yes.
There's this little
There's
delay.
like it's just so I can't. It's like I need to find a place to put the cameras so they're perfect. They're actually for people that need that. Actually, each.
Are you talking?
I'm having such a hard time today. Oh my gosh,
Hey, Barry.
Matthew, good
Hey,
to see
Matthew.
you. Thank you. Awesome for you to join. Oh my gosh, you caught me just in time when it didn't make sense, which is usually about half the time.
I think it's all the time.
So,
I have.
Colin and I actually, to get the way this thing works the best, we each have our own camera. And so I'm splitting it down the screen right here. That's how I do it. And I'm still working on trying to get it so they're like right in the perfect place for both of them to be there. That's great. Here we go.
There will be no more fun until the morale improves. That 1, man. We can't have any more fun. Stop having fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to drink my...
Can you get location tokens? Don't be drinking. It's not time for that. We ain't got time for drinking.
I ain't got time to bleed. Okay.
We got, hey, I know that one. 4, 6, 13, 17, 19, 20, and 22.
4, 16,
No, 4, 6,
6,
13, 17, 19, 20, 22.
17, 19, and 22.
20,
22.
Okay, how many tokens do you have over there?
I got 12.
You need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have 7?
I have 1. The banksmith. Guess who's
Oh.
not going there?
We're going there. I need a shield.
We'll get there. Don't worry. 20.
Right here. They're in order, man.
Black rock.
Let's see.
17 is the gutters.
13 is up there, the market.
The market. Oh, that's where my wife would want us to go.
6.
Not because it's the market, because she's their favorite number.
Oh.
Green Streets is
That's
4.
what it sounded like.
I know it did. I had to make sure I said something about that first.
Otherwise,
my
I'm
wife
like-
likes to go shopping all the time at the
Exactly.
markets.
Okay.
Okay.
4. Yep, we got 4, 6, 13, 17, 19, 20, and 22. All right,
Yes.
here's my thought. We have an Adrendi with us, don't we?
Yeah.
She's an Adrendi.
She better be. She's about the most
Doesn't-
trendy
what does it
you
say?
can be.
What they are? Does it say it somewhere?
If you flip the card over,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna say trendy. Okay. Here, let me show you.
Oh yeah, Adrendi.
There.
The mysterious is the Fey Adrendi. Yes. Okay, so
Should we go to the garden?
I would really like to go to the Green Streets because I like to figure out what's going on over there. Maybe the Grove Maiden can help us.
Can
But why
we,
don't we
can
do
we
the-
sing the song that goes with it?
That's Green Street. Oh yeah.
Green sleeves. Get it?
Sleeves.
There we
Okay.
go.
We're
See?
not done yet.
Oh,
if
darn
you
it.
have Lady Alana ally and clue token 4, turn to 28.33.
Who do we have? Elena and Clue Token 4? We
already
do.
We have that.
In other words, we did well.
28.33.
The more tokens, the better.
Lose clue token 4. Oh, we had that for a short amount of time. So glad we had a clue.
Barf.
As you descend the steps of the palace entryway, you spot Alana hurriedly running across the courtyard. This is your best opportunity to confront her. Exiting the royal estate, you shadow the woman through the noble quarters, your mind sifting through the strange events that have surrounded her. The blood on the cloth in her room, the way she seemed to vanish without a trace, the daggers you noticed hidden beneath her dress.
She's
How
going to
she
be an
has
Oathsworn.
always wanted to be close to the king. Dun, 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 dun,
She's an
dun,
Oathsworn.
dun. She's trying to kill the king, man.
Oh, wow.
Following her down the side alley, you call out her name, and Alana turns with a demure smile. Have you come to escort a lady across the city? For the briefest moment, you swear there's a flit of danger in her eyes, but it's gone in a flash. With a serious glare, you confront Alana about her strange behavior, telling her you believe she conceals some hidden motive. She seems genuinely astonished by your insinuations, insulted even. How can you say such things? She gasped. I nearly died fleeing Bastogne. I've lost everything and everyone who ever mattered to me. I'm barely acknowledged by those entitled curs who call themselves nobility. And now you accuse me of Of what exactly?
I take offense to that.
Perhaps she's right. Being so on edge, it is possible you're seeing danger where there is none. A right piece of mind. Would you truly question a woman? Would you truly question a woman of such noble bearing? On the other hand, your suspicions have kept you alive this long. There's no sense in doubting them now. Perform a spot check. Difficulty 7. 5 if you have an avi. That's not an avi.
Nope,
No,
that's
okay.
that's the bird.
Add 1 to the result for your suspicion. So we only need to do a 6. So it's a 6.
Kanji. Insight check on her.
Yeah.
In other words, I don't trust her. I'm going to roll insight.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh
so
my
it's a
gosh,
test
that
of
was
6.
awesome. That's why I laughed so hard.
With a reroll.
So I should do 5?
I think 5 is good.
Okay. It's kind of funny. Too bad I can't use my items during these. So I've got that. That allows me to get a red on attack or a basic check.
Basic check. But is this a basic check? It's not a basic check. This is a spot
No,
check.
that'd be something like, remember when you do your healing? It's a basic
I
check.
kind of missed that healing.
Yeah. I did very poorly. 2 rerolls?
No, on spot check, we only get 1, right? On spot? Get 2.
Okay,
Well,
what do I need?
You need...
6, right?
I just lost rounds.
Okay.
Yes, a 6. You need a 6.
I've got a reroll token.
I have 1 too. I'm
No,
willing.
I've
to
got
get
2
it.
reroll tokens, everybody except for the cur. So I'm just going to do a reroll token.
I think it's worth it, man. We really want
Ready?
this.
No.
No, Spike. Do you want me to use one of mine?
Yes.
Okay, I've got 2 over here with the warden, so let me use one.
Okay. Want to roll? It's your reroll. Come on, miss. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a miss.
good.
There's a miss.
Okay.
Golly. Are we going to really keep spending all of our reroll? Okay.
The
all right.
blade.
All right, the blade.
Oh, this is it. The blade is the best at rolling, right?
Oh,
2, 3,
come
4,
on.
5. That's not enough, though. Read 6.
2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 is 6.
Oh, really?
We need 7.
Oh.
We needed 6.
Our dreams have been dashed.
So, keep going.
I guess so.
Yeah, I got this one.
I can hardly wait till you get to the combat.
I know.
Okay, there you go. Roll for your
No,
Adrenaline.
I don't want to. Oh, I will roll it.
Roll for your Adrenaline, man.
Okay, okay. Why do I stink at rolling so bad?
Okay, the blade's got one
I
more
can't.
here.
You know this isn't even gonna matter, and we're
I
spending.
know, we're spending all these tokens
You know,
on
at this point, we're committed.
We're,
Oh,
my gosh,
come
we're
on.
so committed, we can't stop.
All right, all right, all right. If anyone was, well, I guess someone is watching this. Oh! We only used 1, 2,
It's an even worth the high
3,
five anymore.
4, 5 tokens for that, man.
Oh my gosh,
5.
we better get a token for this.
We better get something
We better
amazing.
get a unique item.
If you have an obby, if you do not have an obby, you go to 28.31.
That was brutal.
This was hard to watch. It was hard to do too.
Oh, I'm gonna put this
Oh
dice in
no,
dice
we're
tray.
still not there.
Bye.
Oh. You notice a slight shift in Alana's stance as your conversation continues. Her eyes dart around, reading the landscape, noticing your weapons and the position of your group. The veil of a noblewoman lifts at last. This woman's not who she claims to be. Duh! With a flick of her wrist, she sends a pair of daggers flying towards you and dashes down the alley. 2 random Oathsworn perform a survival check. Difficulty 5. All right, so random. So
Don't worry, Lance says not to mind. They're not really here.
Okay.
5th time's a charm.
5th. That's just
You
terrible.
two are like compulsive gamblers trying to break even.
Okay.
Of course we are.
Your 2 characters, Kerr is 1, the Blade is 2, the Growman is 3, the Warden is 4. And this I roll a 5. So I roll a 4. Okay, the Warden is one of them. Then let's do it again. If I roll a 4, I have to reroll.
You can do this differently.
Okay, 1. I just didn't think it was worth
That's
it.
fine.
Okay, so the Kerr and the Warden both have to do a difficulty of survival check 5, but we get 2 rerolls on that.
5. Okay, the Kerr's first. Ready? The Kerr ain't afraid. Look at that. Boom, 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 done.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
Good. He's got like 6 plus.
Oh my
2.
gosh, those blades! He probably just moved his head like this, and they went.
I caught one. Put it in this little pouch here.
All right, come on, Warden. See if
Warden,
you
on
can-
the other hand, forgot to
Warden-
put his shield up.
Well, he gets 2 rerolls. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
We're good. Woo! I don't have a shield right now. That's the problem. I don't have a
Oh,
shield.
you try to deflect it. You put your shield up and
I
you
put my
change
shield
your
there's
arm.
nothing there. Okay.
Come on, Cap.
Perform a spot check. Okay. Wait.
I'm energizing all my
I'm
dice
so
on
sorry.
the
I gotta
backside.
just find where I am when I get. Okay.
That's okay.
Here we go. All that fail, lose 1 hit point. Okay.
No.
Moving with acrobatic grace and blazing speed, her well-honed muscles power her escape. Your suspicions had you well prepared, however, and you catch her before she has a chance to scale the stone wall at the end of the alleyway. Wrestling her to the ground, she lashes out to you in anger. You don't know what you're meddling with, she hisses. Release her? Yep, right. Take her to the Black Rock prison, or kill her.
Are you kidding me?
She did just throw daggers at us.
But she was trying to do a good thing. We just didn't realize how good of a thing she was doing. Sometimes you have to, there are people in life that are meant to do the right thing by any means necessary.
She can do all the good things in Valhalla. Yes, I agree, Dick. Dude.
Am I archiving this card?
Do you want to... No, not yet. I haven't gotten there yet. Do you want to release her, or do you want to take her back to the prison? I don't really want to kill her, because I want to know what the heck's going on. If we kill her, we're not going to know anything.
Okay.
I guess we could release her, and hopefully we'll talk to her.
If we release her, she's going to go do what she's supposed to do.
I know, but...
I don't know what she's supposed to do.
I don't know. What do you...
I have a feeling it's not the Keening.
You got to be cruel to be kind in the right measure.
But she's going to jail.
You want to do the jail?
No, that's what you want to do.
Take her to... I want to do one or two. I don't really want to kill her because I want to know what's going on.
Then the problem is, if we don't take her to jail, our 5 reroll tokens are pretty much worthlessly spent. I'm telling you. Send her to hang with the scarred kid.
With the scar kid. That's right, I killed the scar kid. Oh my god.
Oh, I got
that
to sleep.
was so brutal.
That's okay. I slept well that night.
I did too. It's terrible. Okay.
So if you let her go, I feel like our 5...
Well, what if it's just release her? Like, let her go to let her talk to us about what's going on. Or are we just going to release her? Because maybe if we release her... Oh, it's up to you, man.
Okay, okay, release her.
Would you want to do release her?
Let's release her.
Or do you want to bring her to the prison?
No, I think we'll release her. I'd rather, like you said, I'd rather release her so that we can experience what her plan was.
Okay.
Because you know what? Just like her, I have a plan.
Okay, all they saw was
really
kind of because you went right in the middle of the thing.
Plan.
There you go. Wait, no, come my way. My way. There you go. I have a plan. All right. You don't know what you're meddling with. Okay, you really want to release her?
Do you?
I don't know. I just don't want to kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, let's release her. 28.35.
I still think it's going to be all our tokens were for nothing.
I mean you no harm, Oathsworn, she pleads in submission. I only wish to protect myself. You study the woman's expression, searching for the truth. She just tried to kill you, but perhaps she was only acting in self-defense. After a moment, you release your grip, setting her free. As she gets up, Alana tears off the skirt of her dress and leaps into the air, bounding from one of the wall edges to the next, scaling the stone blockade with ease. She moves with an acrobatic grace and blazing speed you have never seen. As she alights a nearby rooftop, she pauses and looks back at you with a devilish grin. We did the wrong thing. The guild thanks you, Oathsworn, she calls out, her once demure Bastonian tongue replaced by a harsh Thracian accent. With that, the woman quickly vanishes over a rooftop and out of sight. Archive Alley Card 13, write the keyword Alana on your free company sheet.
I'm going to be a lot upset about this.
We spent 5 rerolls. We should have just killed her. You know, in this game, you just
Why
kill
do you
people.
keep people alive in this game?
I don't know. You just killed him in this
Kill
game.
the kid,
Okay.
not
Kill
this person that
them
threw
all.
knives at you. You said, I want
that poor kid was playing his own little game, and I killed him.
Come here, kid.
And she turns around and I throw a dagger at her. Natural 1!
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let those reroll tokens go to waste. We just did.
Matt, we made the wrong move.
We just did. A sense of foreboding fills your mind, but it'll have to wait. There are more pressing matters you must deal with immediately, namely bringing order to the city and finding witches for the king.
Well,
that is not Lysine.
Not Lysine.
Apparently, we should just use Lysine at this point.
Well,
I mean,
there's a lot of things. Okay, we've got to. Okay,
choose the location to go to. Screw all that. I want to go to the banksmith.
Banksmith.
I want stuff.
All this learning. When in doubt, kill him.
I'm learning. This game is teaching me how to be a bad person. Okay.
No, it's teaching you how to see a situation and explore all your options and decide what the best thing is for the apocalyptic community.
The apocalyptic community?
Kind of like an apocalypse.
Okay. All right, what are you doing?
And drink.
Yeah, pretty much.
So...
Okay, there are only 2 places I for sure want to go to. I don't care what else we want to go to, but I'd love to go to the Banksmith because I want to get a shield. And I'd love to go to the Green Streets because I have a feeling that the Grove Maiden might help us there.
I have a feeling that somewhere down the line, we could go to Banksmith for free. Remember we have that ability?
All right, let's do it right now. We can just we don't have to
we have send a runner. Well connected. Sending a runner to make the apothecary.
We can't do the apothecary. Oh, we could. The apothecary's there
Well,
too.
it costs any additional iron. We don't need to go apothecary on any
Okay,
injury.
I'm looking. Come on, please. Oh, look at this shield. That shield looks cool. Actually, really, there isn't much else in here that we. Oh, this! We want this. These are the two things that we want, I think. Do you want another Corvo?
Parasite shield? What's this?
I don't know.
No, I've got enough knives.
Okay, you got enough
I
knives?
caught her knife. I got an extra one.
Let's see. 3 defense. That's not that good. Although the Grove Maiden can wear this, but I think that's
the one
fine.
she's got's better.
What about this for the blade? I don't think you. Oh, sorry. I got it.
I didn't drop it this time.
There you go.
Two-handed.
Yeah, and this is another one for the blade. The
Oh
executioner.
yeah. Look at this. I need one of those in this.
Sign it now. Ooh, I almost actually kind of like that one.
Right now I'm using this. I think I'm okay with that. This I have to go back in our backpack. I think we have to ditch another card.
Oh wait, because that's all right. Yeah, because our backpack was full.
Yeah, we have to ditch another card because that's my thing's two-handed. I can't be carrying that with me.
Okay.
So this has to go into our backpack.
So just find the cheapest thing in our backpack and get rid of it.
6. No, belt. Getting rid of the belt.
Well, some people love that belt, but don't show it to them. Just get rid of it quick. Okay.
There you go. Yep, they love the belt. We don't love the belt. Okay. You want to buy these 3 things?
Well, I mean, don't you think more 5 armor? It's silly not to have that.
Not to have armor? Yeah, for sure.
So I want to buy this one.
I
definitely want to buy this shield. Look at if you have 3 health or less, gain 2 redraws on an attack.
Oh, that's really good.
That's awesome. So I definitely want to get that. And then I just think this is cool because if there's no adjacent enemies, we could have somebody use that as gear to actually heal one, since we don't have any healing.
That's pretty good.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
So but if we buy
10,
these...
20, 30...
Well, let's look at our backpack and
9.
sell some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's
the name of the game.
Yeah. Because we don't want to...
Sell. You know, in 2 readings from now...
Highest stuff. So this is... Consider that a 14. That's 7. That's 14.
I love how he's not showing me what it is that he's selling.
Oh.
Yeah. Sell
and ornate staff, which no one can use. So that's 14. That's 6. So that's 20. Well, that's 4 shield. I think we want to keep that. Okay, so we're still at 14. Don't really need a trident. No. So that's 12. So that's 6. So that's 20. So then we're at 26. 26. Then
2 tridents?
Yeah, we had 2 tridents.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
26, and then 27, 28, 29, 30. This is 30. So how much do we need for these?
39.
So it's 30.
I can pay that.
Yeah, why don't we pay the 9? And we'll keep these things.
All right, put those in the pile over there.
Yeah, I'll put them in the pile over there, and then pay 9. And then
10, get rid of that.
The shield to him, and then we just got some more good armor.
Here we go. Because 3 times 13 is 39.
And if we want, before we start our next one, we might want to have somebody have this as here.
Yeah.
We can decide if we want. Okay. All right.
Hopefully we get to see what we're fighting.
All right. Then I don't care where we go except for the green streets at some point.
Let's go to the green streets.
You want to go there right first?
Why not?
First? Okay. All right. That's going to be 4.1. 4.1.
Yes. In case you were wondering, we are still on path A. That hasn't changed since we started.
No, instead what we did is we spent 5 reroll tokens to let the gal go. Should have just killed her.
Sad.
Should have just killed her.
That's okay. We're going to get some more tokens as we go.
4.1. Should have just killed her. Man, can't believe it. Okay.
We failed on that one.
Sorry. A towering wall of naturally grown wood and spikes.
Italian wall?
A towering
wall.
An Italian wall of naturally grown wood and spikes rises before you, enclosing the Adrendi sector in a living barricade. Hundreds of human corpses lie at the base of the structure, many still clutching weapons in their cold, dead hands. Patrolling the top of the wall are dozens of rangers, which, with arrows knocked in their self-grown bows, scanning the street for threats. Things seem to have escalated quickly here. The Adrendi would have been left with no option but to defend themselves. As you draw near, all arrows quickly turn towards you, prepared to fire. Suddenly, one of the rangers relaxes her aim and is soon followed by others. A stream of yellow spores float behind the wall to the ground below, and a section of the wall peels back, opening a doorway to the green streets beyond. An awaiting ranger, It seems that your noble gesture of returning Guide's body to her people have secured your standing among the Adrendi, allowing you to freely walk among them.
It's the Leaning Tower Pizza.
Yes,
Hey.
hi Baron Colin. Hey Brian.
Brian, good to see you. Thank you. Sounds
Beautiful with corpses on.
Nice.
As you walk the
than
verdant
that.
neighborhoods, you find the green streets have changed dramatically since you were last year. I feel like we were just
I was gonna say it hadn't been how
the
long
once
were we
peaceful.
running
Remember,
around?
we had a couple weeks since we got rid of all of our injuries.
Oh, that's right.
The once peaceful nature reserve has been transformed into heavily fortified barracks. Rows of small bioform structures line several streets, each housing injured Adrendi warriors. Rangers patrolling the western walls adjacent to Varum's most heavily impacted plague districts fire arrow after arrow down towards infected citizens, threatening the safety of this living cityscape. You find it hard to fault their defensive posture, considering the rampant xenophobia and heightened anxiety caused by the plague's deadly touch. These people are refugees in a city which wants little to do with them, and they have nowhere else to run. What can they do but defend what little territory they have left in this world? Simply uprooting is not an option for them. If you have the Broken Ranger ally, I don't think we do.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know, but look, if you have the Broken Ranger,
But look, he says, like a.
well,
But look, never heard of him in my life. Look, you might have him.
well, there's a lot of things you don't remember, man.
Oh yeah, well you're lucky I don't. Oh, darn it, his name was supposed to fly into the picture.
It's lucky.
Yeah. See. No, I got Midge.
Okay. Turn to 4.4. Having escaped the dictatorship of the Witchwood matriarch, the Adrendi refugees have opted for a more democratic form of governance in the Green Streets. Using the knock, you are able to secure an audience with the Elder Council. Your command of the knock has improved since your last Adrendi encounter, and it serves you well during your diplomatic visit here. Hoping to get to the heart of the matter, you ask the council why it has sealed off the area from the rest of the city behind a massive wall. They explain the harsh treatment they have experienced since the coming of the plague by Varum's populace. Because the pandemic has had no effect on the Adrendi, most humans blame them for the pestilence killing them. The harassment has taken a toll not only on morale, but also on loss of life. Escorting you to what could only be described as a graveyard, they show you just how severe the toll has been. Lining the base of their towering wooden barricade are rows upon rows of beautiful white flowers, each representing an Adrendi life lost to the violence. "We surrounded. We need help," one of the elders tapped. "Will you observe our danger?" "Do you want to observe the western wall or the eastern wall?" "Okay, western wall." From the top of the western wall. That's what I got from that.
Oh, that was awesome.
You overlook what once was a vibrant part of the city. Now it is known as the Plague District.
Oofta.
The stench of death and decay is suffocating. Pyres smolder. You know, when are we going to ever have a story?
I know about bunnies and like unicorns and, happy
happiness?
roses. And
I mean, this is just
a glade
man.
of dandelions. We can just run through.
No, because inside those glades, they're all made up of dead bodies that are decaying, and it smells like death, but the flowers are still growing.
Don't worry, there's mushrooms there for you.
But those mushrooms that you eat will literally make your skin ooze, and you'll die by explosions.
Didn't you eat some mushrooms just a little while ago?
I love mushrooms.
Well, I know that, but I mean, in the story, didn't we eat mushrooms? And like you went insane.
And I went insane.
Yeah,
yes, I
that
had
was
two
good.
options, and I went insane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, don't worry. All right. Pyres smolder on every street with charred corpses and plague victims scattered about. I mean, at this point, it's like it just kind of goes over. Like,
why don't we kill everybody?
Death.
Everybody else
Yes,
does.
exactly. I mean, Alana, whatever. Why is she even alive?
Why?
Some appear to still be moving.
Oh, I was supposed
You're-
to write something down about her too. Dang it!
Wait, what do you
What was
mean?
that keyword I was supposed to write?
What keyword?
Alana or something.
I just write her name down.
Oh,
Alana.
Okay, I can do that.
You didn't write that down? We would have missed that. Some appear to still
Somebody
be moving.
would not have missed that.
Your Adrendi host
Guaranteed.
tells you how the infected have been trying to break through the wall here as well. The plague has somehow changed them, and individuals mindlessly attack the walls with branch and bone. Rangers search plague streets for survivors, and Elder knocks. Attacked, now trapped. You are a friend to Adrendi. Will you help find Rangers? Looking down into the plague-ridden district, you are loath to consider the dangers of setting foot in that stinking hellhole. Ugh. However, helping them to get their warriors back would go a long way to easing race relations. The plague is said to only spread through contact, and you do have long weapons to defend yourself with.
No, we
Good thing I
don't.
have this long sword.
Yeah, I got two
Kurt does it.
daggers.
What type of long? Okay, whatever. Okay.
We sold our trident.
Still, oh, we did. Yeah, we could have just chucked that. We're like, nah, I'm gonna sell that.
You know we're gonna have to come to something that says like if you're a ranged weapon, you get like +2 to your roll.
Still, the trip would be a perilous one. Place location token 3.
Oh, okay. Location token 3.
Otherwise, observe the eastern wall. You hear the angry
So close.
You hear the angry shouting before you even reach the eastern wall. Looking down from the ramparts, you observe a mob of humans hurling promises of violence as they wave amber torches and makeshift weapons at the rangers lining the top of the barricade. The crowd appears to be maintaining a safe distance for the time being, but you know these walls will not hold if they find enough courage or desperation to charge. Place location 9. If you observe both walls, go to 4.3.
Here's for the flowers. I'm cracking up.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
so much.
Yes, the flowers from dead corpses and pustules popping from his body.
Gosh.
Okay.
Can you believe that?
Yes, you can believe that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man.
There are certainly opportunities here to help calm the city's tensions. The mob assailing the eastern wall has no idea the Green Streets are acting as a bulwark protecting them from the plague, and the Adrendi's natural immunity allows them to guard the plague's district borders, ensuring it does not spread. Perhaps explaining this to the angry humans would diffuse the situation. There's also the matter of the missing Adrendi Rangers. If the rescue party has found human survivors, this act may may put an end to the aggression Varum's people are exhibiting towards Adrendi. Choose a location to go to. I say we
3.
Go, yeah, 3. Okay.
Why would you not go to 3?
I want to go.
We're going to go save the Adrendi. We're going to
The
bring
Adrendi are my
an
favorite
end
people.
to- Really?
They're my favorite people
I
right now.
kind of like the human guy.
Yeah, the humans are stupid.
I see.
They get plagues and they yell at people.
But he's human.
Yeah, he's the plague. You know, he's so full of himself.
Kinda. Knock knock. Who's there? Democracy. Democracy. Who?
Demog deceit urchin. Demog deceit urchin. That's awesome.
Oh, we're gonna go to 3. I'll put it down here.
It's 3.1, I'm assuming.
So, yeah, let me check real quick. It's right down here. 3.1. Now we're getting close to a city event. So get ready.
Okay. I don't know what it's going to be very weird. We're going to have an encounter with some like random haggler, and we're going to be out in this.
We'll be like, you're behind the Adrendi wall. A guy comes walking up to you that's never been behind the wall in the last 2 weeks.
I don't know how that's going to work, but
We'll
that's
find out.
it's a lot of reading. Sorry, guys.
No, that's what it's all about.
As you make your way into the neighborhoods nearest the King's Gate, by way of the Green Streets,
Oh, it's a lot of reading.
the rancid stench smashes you in the face. The once vibrant place, bursting with life, has fallen into disarray and death. Well, of course. I mean, what else do you expect? You quietly move through the area,
You could have got
observing
rid of half of the words of this page where you just say, this place looks very similar to where you just came from.
Yeah. This is what everything looks like in this entire world. Okay, just think of dead bodies. The infected bodies scattered throughout. The suffering is nothing like what you'd witnessed only a few moons ago. The skin of the condemned civilians have been ruptured by sharp roots and black vine branches just beneath the surface of their contorted expressions.
Ooh.
Those with the most advanced deformities show signs of vast fungal growth, with mushrooms protruding from their backs and limbs. Some are still alive and stagger with an awkward motion as they move along the street. How could they live with such injuries? Keeping your distance, you slip deeper into the district. Around the corner, you find a mob of infected clawing at the walls of a small building. Bodies are piled in the doors and windows of the simple home, but the plague-ridden creatures press against them, desperately trying to reach whatever lies inside. Suddenly, you see a spray of arrows take down the front rank of the infected. As the bodies fall, you catch sight of the Adrendi Rangers crouched inside, knocking arrows into their branch-like bows. This must be the missing group you've learned of. They are thankfully alive, but pinned down. You wonder why they had not simply scaled the building and climbed the wall to escape, and then you see the reason why. Huddled behind the Rangers is a cohort of injured human survivors. The Adrendi had chosen to stay and defend them rather than to flee. Why do you think I like the Adrendi?
Okay, they're pretty awesome.
Come on!
I'm
And they grow their own arrows
That
out of
is
their
pretty awesome,
frickin'
too.
body. I mean,
They even grow their own bows.
yeah, how cool is that?
They grow their own weapons.
They're like the opposite of the deep wood because they're the good wood, you know? Because they're good wood. They're I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, as you approach, you watch as an Adrendi lets loose.
bad wood. Dead wood?
Oh.
What happened?
Okay, as you approach, you watch as an Adrendi lets loose a fully drawn arrow right into the face of an infected. The thing explodes in a shower of spores, and the spores thankfully miss the nearby humans. You must act fast. You want to A. Charge the horde from the rear and cut your way through. 2. Set a nearby cart aflame to hope to scare them off. 3. Try to sneak around the back and cut a hole into the rear of the house. 4. Leave and don't come back. No, we're not doing 4. I'm not going to let you. What do you want to do? Oh my. Even worse. It's Brian Scalps. What do you want to do, sir? You want to charge?
I don't think lighting the cart's going to do anything.
No, I don't.
No.
Try to sneak around the back and cut a hole. I mean, that could be a sneak. I mean, the cur is with us.
True, but what would you do? Cut a hole in the back and try to get them out from the back? Why didn't they cut a hole in the back?
They're a little busy.
He's not going to touch your good wood with a 39.5-foot pole. Okay, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, that's awesome. Charge the horde. You want to charge them from the rear and cut your way through? Or set a nearby cart aflame, or try to sneak?
Okay, not flaming.
Okay.
You got the
not leaving
from the rear, or go to the back of the house.
Yep.
If we cut our way through them, is that really going to matter? How many are there? There's probably tons of these things, right? It's like a zombie plague horde, right? You can if you kind of cut through a couple of them, they're just going to keep coming. There's no reason to do this, right?
Well, it sounds like they don't die after you.
That too. So why don't we go around for the back and try to open up the back of the house so we can get everybody out of there? What do you think about that?
3.9. I
Why
like
don't you
it.
bang that guy again?
I'm sorry about that.
It's gonna break his head with
Wait,
the
am I doing the right one? Try to sneak around the back and cut a hole. Yes, 3.9.
Yeah, right?
Yep, 3.9.
We might lose some of the trendy though because we won't be able to help.
Ducking down the back alley, you traverse the rubble and debris of the former buildings and eventually arrive at what you believe is the rear of the small house.
Mm-hmm.
Inspecting the structure, you search for weak points. Perform a might check, difficulty 5. Add 2. Oh, if you had the bear.
It's supposed to be the cur.
A might check. Sorry.
What difficulty? What?
5.
To roll 4 dice.
But yeah, but you've got might check. Don't you use your might from your weapon?
No, that'd be
What's a might check then?
A might check is just you're checking with the dice.
So
if you're doing a round of
get
combat.
a die? What if I die as big as my head, like y'all have?
So right here.
Oh my gosh! It comes with the game.
It does. It comes with the game.
It's about that big.
Yep, that's amazing.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm definitely a kid right now.
Oh my gosh,
right.
that was awesome. Right in the little corner there. Okay,
Yeah.
should I roll 4? You think?
You need a 5. We have no rerolls.
No, I got a reroll.
You still have one?
The cur saves
my
his
gosh.
reroll. Think I should do it? We got to get this.
We do. You got it.
Ready?
Yeah. No, you don't. You didn't hit a single thing. I think we just failed that.
I think all those people are dead. They're
No.
going to join the rest of the
We're
entire
just going to
world.
take a damage or something. 3.8. Yeah. With weapons held tight, you smash and batter the wall. Chunks fly as it comes apart, and you begin to hear screams coming from within. You're running out of time. Seizing the moment, you take a run at the wall, driving your shoulder into the rock and masonry. Your muscles strain, and you think you feel something tear inside you. But the wall collapses, leaving a hole large enough to squeeze through. One random Oathsworn loses 1 combat token.
Oh, random. Okay, that's fantastic.
So we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is it? Oh, it's the worm. Of course it's the worm.
I lose the Animus token. Keep your shield token.
No, I'm losing the shield, man.
Okay.
Animus, this gives us more action.
Sounds better. Okay, Price is Right. The Price is Right music. Fail music. Wah, wah, wah.
With time running out, another member of your team makes a second charge at the wall, opening a larger hole. Blinking through the dust, you see the shocked faces of survivors, while the Adrendi Rangers battle a fresh wave of infected, who have regrouped with renewed savageness. Seizing the moment, you drag the humans out through the newly renovated rear wall, just as the front door caves in.
New renovated.
Yeah, that's
This
what
old
it says.
house
Renovated.
all over again.
The Rangers are forced to give ground and immediately aid you with moving the survivors out of the quarantine district. Before long, you're back in the relative safety of the green streets. Hopefully, word of your actions will soon spread and restore some measure of hope at the to the beleaguered city. Increase the morale die by 1.
It's at 2 now.
Yeah. So now let's go to the other side. Let's go to the east side. What was that? 6?
Rocky Docklands, mine's just a pillow, but it's a 20-sided die.
Amazon. Oh, nice. Okay, what was the other one that we put out? Do you remember?
No.
We put out
3.
Well, we put out another one for the other side, didn't we? Did you not listen to me?
Nope.
Oh no, I have no idea what number.
I thought it was just 3.
No, 3 was on one side. That was the eastern. The western side was something else. Because we could have gone and talked to them.
maybe
What numbers were we doing?
the chat will help us out with
Wait,
this.
let's think about this. So the green streets was 4.
4.
4.1.
So you started at 4.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Okay, 4.1,
Okay.
4.2. We did not have the Ranger Ally. 4.4. So then we went to this. Then we went to the we observed the western wall. That's 4.5. Oh, place location token 3 and place location token 9. You missed placing 9.
Why would I place that one? If you have observed both walls, we didn't observe both.
No, so then we observed the eastern wall, which is 4.6. So then we were supposed to place out token 9, which you missed.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I might have forgotten to say it to you.
I'm sure you
like
did.
8 times. Because I know
Yep.
I need to. 9, 9, location 9, 9, location 9.
Wow, now you sound like Colin the rapper.
Do you want to go there next?
I don't see why not. We seem to be doing okay. We're trying to help
Because
this
we
region,
just
right?
helped humans, so hopefully we can tell them the stories. Right?
We'll go to 9.
9.1.
9.1. Then we'll get to our city event again about the rats coming.
Rats.
I don't know. Made that up.
I like it. 9.1. Here it is. I did tell you. Everyone in the
I'm
chat.
going back and watch it.
Wait, go to the poll and see.
No, make up this one. We already have
Did
that
I
poll.
tell him location 9?
I'm watching. I'm
A
going
mob
to
of irate locals have gathered at the tavern, passing weapons and torches out as they mutter insults and curses aimed at the Adrendi. This seems to be the rallying point of the crowd as they prepare to exact their ill-conceived vengeance upon the refugees of the Witchwood. Entering the establishment, you seek out the band's leader and are directed towards the tall, balding man with a long beard called Colin. Are you here to help us, Oathsworn? Colin says as you approach. Will the heroes of Bastogne stand by the people and help us expunge the Adrendi scourge from our city once and for all? No way! We have an Adrendi with us. Get out of town, man. Listen to what they have to say, help them burn down the green streets, and convince them of their folly. 9.3.
No, burn down the green streets.
I hate you. 9.3. You've no time for ignorance such as this.
So I'm not putting
These people are just
shame.
looking for excuses to take their pain and frustration out on someone, and the Adrendi fits the mold. You proceed to explain what you have learned so far in hopes of swaying their belief. Perform a reasoning check. Difficulty 2. Add 2 if location token 3 is not on the map, and it's not because we already took care of it.
So
Dude,
we have to do
it actually helped us.
We have to do a 2?
No, difficulty 6, man.
Oh.
Add 2, so it's a 4. And it's a reasoning
Greetings,
check.
Steve. Good to have you here. Thanks
Hey,
for
Steve.
joining.
This is a difficulty 4. And this is reasoning. Oh, boy. And reasoning, do we get 1 reroll or 2? I think it's just
For
1.
reasoning, we get 1.
You only roll
gosh.
3?
Let me check my sheet here. Reasoning. 1.
Yeah,
We're
1.
quick-witted.
Okay, that cur might need to use his reroll.
Let's see here.
No, we're not gonna. 2, 2, and 2 is
Boom.
6. You better listen to us, you pile of poop. 9.4. You direct your words to the gathered mob rather than to Carlin, explaining how it was the Adrendi who treated the infected when the plague was first discovered, not the mendicants. You tell them of your journey to the Witchwood and the guide's brave sacrifice, as well as her effort to find a cure. The truth is, the Adrendi are the only reason the city is not already overrun by the plague.
Right.
When your speech is finished, only Carlin and a few lowlifes remain. You send them running with a quick flash of your weapons. Increase the morale die by 1. Now we're at what, 3? Heck yeah. And then we're going to take blue token 3. Man.
We're on fire here,
Yeah,
man.
well, we're not just on fire, we're blowing it. Colin seems a bit salty tonight. That's going things going that bad? No, I'm salty with these idiots that want to take out the Adrendi, and I just got a new Adrendi character, and they're actually being helpful, so I'm ticked at them. That's why. Sorry,
He's
Steve.
playing his guy.
Yeah, I'm playing my character. All right, where do you want to go now?
Well, we don't need to go
I've
to the
picked,
market.
so I'll let you
we don't
pick.
have to go to the Black Banksmith or the Apothecary, so we could go to what's Ravenspire. We can go to the market.
I mean, apparently that's where Robin.
That's where
would like to
Robin would go.
Just
go to
because
the
it's her
market.
favorite number.
It's her favorite number. We'll go to her favorite number. 13, the market. Now,
Can you get the city event?
I need to get a city event because we're
And then we're going to
to
13.1. So I'll
get
get
the
myself
button that
set
says
up.
monster here. Because that's where you use with the monsters. 13, city event. So I'm going to take my city event cards.
Where'd you put them? You just shuffled those new city.
I
event
did. I
cards
just
in.
shuffled them. Let me get the new city event cards here. Right here. Look at all the events we have.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
It is. almost like gloomy.
You're shuffling the Deepwood cards. So why don't
so
you
then
do
why
the
don't you
Deepwood?
shuffle those, and I'm gonna put these back.
Here's our city event. Why don't you pick one?
All right, we're gonna pick this one. Right, I'll do this one.
Don't do that one.
That's the right one. Here we go.
You read it.
Oh, it's number 3. Here we go. It's the one we started with. It says, you pass a series of street hawkers and open-air bars. At one, you glimpse a woman pleading with a man for some iron for her children. It seems the man is the woman's husband. The man takes another swig from his drink and backhands the woman across the face. Well, whatever one says kill the guy, I think I'll do that one.
Let's kill him.
Hit the man, turn over the card. Teach him a lesson, turn over the card. Give her some iron, turn over the card, or pass by. Do we teach him, or do we just hit him?
Or do we give her some money?
I say we hit this guy.
I'm good with it.
You're good with that?
Hit him.
What did we learn?
Come on, hit him.
Hit him.
Whack him in the face.
Whack him in the face. It says here, A, you toss the man across the bar. What have you done? What have you done? The woman shouts.
You just sound like a man.
What have you done?
Well, I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
You want me to read it?
No, I got this. It's just super small.
I know, it is tiny.
Okay, it says, what have you done? The woman shouts.
He'll be worse now.
The Oathsworn lose a combat token.
All Oathsworn lose a combat token. Thanks, man. That goes the Animus. I'll probably do the Empower token.
Okay, so this is the first card ever where when you hit something or kill something, something bad happens.
Oh, we just taught ourselves a lesson. Don't get involved in domestic disputes, okay, man?
I don't want to get rid of any of these.
What was B? Let's read. I'm curious.
What was B? Gain a token.
Heeds the lesson you won't forget. You grab the man and brand him with a strange symbol. You tell him that this dark magic, and you'll find if he does not take care of his children, terrified, the man throws all the iron he has at the woman's feet. All Oathsworn gain a reroll token. You know what the other one would happen?
Everything else was good.
And the Oathsworn may lose 2 iron to gain a reroll token. So everything else was good. You picked the one bad one.
Yeah, like I say, I did have some help.
You picked it. You picked it. You picked it.
I don't think either one of you have taught anyone a lesson in your lives.
No.
No. Nor have I ever hit anyone.
Yeah, I definitely have not.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, that card gets archived now.
Yeah, get out of here.
Don't have to worry. We don't get to teach anybody a lesson again.
Okay, now we're at 13. As usual, the market is a bustling den of life. I thought during the story we were supposed to actually get tokens.
This is gonna be
So far, all we've done is lose tokens. Oh wait, we did regain some reroll tokens and then used all of them.
Yes,
Plus one.
I'm down 2 tokens on both of my guys.
How about the Warden? He has no tokens, by the way. The Warden has no tokens.
I've got 3 on the curve.
Typical.
Yeah.
The market is a bustling den of life, except for the fact that it is ADD one too many of.
I haven't hit anyone since 5th grade, Brian says. It sounds about right.
As usual, the market is bustling den of life, except for the fact that
Add
it is
1 too many
of
Varums displaced citizens.
Okay, whatever. As usual, the market is bustling den of life, except for the fact that it is add 1 too many of Varum's displaced citizens.
Most of the displaced citizens
had fled from the quarantine district. The mood is tenuous here, but there are still several merchants peddling their wares. Each Oathsworn may trade 13 iron to gain a +2 Animus token. Do we want to use some of that tons of money to get some +2 Animus tokens?
For how much we've lost all these tokens, we might need something.
I mean...
But I wish there have been rerolls or something, but I'm okay with that.
Maybe just 2 of them? So do $26 and get 2 of them?
No, it says each Oathsworn.
Each Oathsworn may trade 13 iron to gain so that's, I feel like that means...
Why don't we just get 1 for your guy?
Okay, so at least the Warden has 1 token?
Warden has a token, yeah. So you can lose it in just a second.
Probably.
Okay, we're going down here.
A low rumble suddenly rises from behind the walls to the northwest
35.
as wailing and screams grow louder and louder.
Jeez.
The crowd here pauses, bending a frightened ear towards the noise. Whispered anxiety spreads like wildfire amongst those gathered, and you soon hear panicked cries as some fear the wall is about to be breached. A few steal food or merchandise from the vendors' carts. Others grab what little possessions they have and start to flee. You cannot risk a stampede here, or allow 1 or 2 ignorant naysmiths to panic an entire city with their unjustified fears. You quickly hop upon a wooden crate and call out to the masses in the square. Perform a reasoning check, difficulty 5. 4 dice with 1 reroll.
Ready?
I'm
Want
ready.
to do it?
No. Why don't you move this
That's how many. I have to add 1.
to what?
I don't know. Remember you said that thing said add 1.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, I just knocked all your tokens over. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I got more that are not. Oh, look at that. I rock. No, I
well,
don't.
you get a reroll.
I get a reroll. Oh boy.
And you get that crit.
How'd I do?
Okay, you got a 1.
Okay,
And you
good.
get a crit.
2, 3, 4.
Which is good because we need a 5, so we need this to be something.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. That was cool. That was a nice roll.
That was a pretty neat roll.
All
I'm gonna
right.
try that again sometime.
13.3. The crowd grows silent in the sight of your commanding presence. Frightened, empty eyes stare at you, but there's a recognition in many of them. Those within earshot listen to the truth in your words as you tell them they must be brave and stand together now. The city has only begun to fight, and there's not a single man or woman who's ready to lie down and die. This is their city, and they will conquer this plague. Your words are met with some cheers and enough relaxed smiles to bring a hint of hope to the people. They're going to need it if the infected souls pressing against that wall truly do break through. Increase that morale die to 4. Dude, way to go. Do you want to go to the gutters? I feel like...
No.
Why not? Let's go help out those people.
Why? It didn't tell us to.
What didn't tell us we're going in? Didn't tell us to go to the market.
I think we should go to the Raven Spire.
I'm fine with either
Because
one.
my wife hates birds.
Okay.
She's deathly afraid of birds.
That's right, folks. Be brave or the warden may stab your kid. That's right.
We're getting
22
closer
not
to
one.
another thing. Be brave or stab your kid. Oathsworn making the gutters great again. But I went to the Raven Street this time. We'll go there next time, Bill.
An ominous blue haze floats in the air around the Raven Spire. The amber torches and braziers dotting its stone exterior add a gritty maleficence to its bearing, which
She's a
only
witch.
grows more unsettling as you approach the tower gates. A pair of dark iron golems stand watch at either side of the closed portcullis. Lifeless eyes dart out. Portcullis. Lifeless eyes dart out from behind their dark face guards. The scene here is all but unaffected by the epidemics ravaging the city. Where's our rod? Standing before the gates, you are greeted by a serf of some kind, bald-headed with blanched white skin. The man seems to already have 1 foot in the grave. After explaining your purpose, you are denied entry. However, the serf agrees to pass your request along to his masters. A short time later, the serf returns, handing you an open scroll displaying the Oathmark seal.
You guess who wants the rod?
Bill.
Let's grab the rod.
I don't even have to ask. We know it's Bill.
Grab the rod!
My masters were presented with this petition by a warden of the Inquisition. It is a requisition of your assignment of a free company, the Stone Dogs. No other details were offered. It seems the specifics were only to be provided to the Oathsworn by the petitioning warden himself. Gain clue token 1. Dude,
Nice.
we've never gotten this many clue tokens.
I'm not dead. I'm happy. I feel happy. I feel happy. What's that from? The only thing I could think of when you said the Inquisition was the History of the World Part 1. The Inquisition.
We don't have clue
Here to
token
stay,
2.
The Inquisition.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the awesome movie.
Choose a location to go to.
Was it the Spanish Inquisition? No one ever expects them. That's right. No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. I think that's part of the movie. You want to go to the gutters now?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do the gutter. 17.
17. Well, one more and we get a...
We get another terrible event.
Right.
And someone's going to
History of the World Part 1, that's right.
teach somebody a lesson or
Love
whatever.
it.
17
Monty
down one.
Python, Holy Grail? Oh, the Inquisition.
Oh, this is great. Arriving at the former riverbed bisecting the city, you find long lines of refugees fleeing the muddy
Oh
basin.
boy.
There is an evacuation underway. Speaking with one of the attending guards, you learn that the piles of hay and sacks of amber are going to be stacked down here. Apparently, they plan to set the gutters on fire if the quarantine should break. That's all it is. Choose a location.
That's what you did?
That's what I did.
Oh, you chose poorly.
Maybe Black Rock next.
It's either that or nothing.
Well, or the apothecary Banksmith could give us something. Let's do that. That goes to 20.
Then we gotta do an event first.
Yep.
You got the events over there.
No,
I guess that's right here.
All right. They're gonna set the gutters on fire. Great. Definitely.
Number 1, really?
Thin Man.
Okay, seriously.
Face
1 through 5. Of all these things, we picked 1, 2. This is what you start with. I want to see something like this one, number 78.
Not too bad. A thin man, face plastered with fear, stumbles into you, gripping your armor.
Barf.
Like it's the wire road, he managed to utter, "Help me," before a street gang barrels into view. They stare at the man with a murderous intent. "Fister wants to talk to you, Oliver," one of them says as they approach. "What do you do?" Oops, what do you do?
I call shenanigans on this.
Do
For
you?
crying out loud, this is
Intercede
not
on the man's
happening
behalf.
in the
or
middle
break
of
the
the
man's
flag
grip.
outbreak.
Do you want to intercede on the man's behalf?
Well, I don't know. It did work real good last time.
It really didn't. I really, really didn't. It's either that or we just archive the event. We could just archive the event. Nothing bad can happen. Or maybe we can help him.
Why would you not try? You always want to know what happens, right?
I do. I want to know. I want to
always
know.
wanna know. Jamie, also see you. Thank you for joining. You're joining us right during one of my meltdowns.
I mean, what is that? Every 5 minutes?
I don't know about that.
You step between Oliver and the group, reaching for your weapons. There are a dozen men and only 4 of you. They look at their leader, not wanting to seem afraid at the sight of a free company. He gives the order to attack. Perform a round of combat against Defense X, where X is 2, plus half your current chapter. Round
8.
it down. The difficulty 8? No, 8 plus 2 is 10?
No, 13 divided by 2.
What, 12?
7.
12 divided by 2 is
12.
6. Plus
We're
2
on
is 8.
13.
I know, but it says rounded down. So you can't divide 13. So it's 12 divided by 2, which is 6,
So
plus
8.
2 is 8. Wow.
They may have.
We'll get a redraw token.
They
from
may
this.
have a Fister, but we have the blade. A Fister, but we have a blade.
Just got through with my Monday night gaming. Nice.
Nice. Hope you had a good Monday
Okay.
night gaming.
You ready? I gotta figure out. I roll a red and a yellow. Again. I need an 8.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
should
my
draw
guy's
on this event on the first day.
I need some health over here. 6 and
Event
6.
number 1.
I guess I'm gonna roll a red, a white, and a red, a yellow, and 2 whites.
Someone can get these out of this thing here.
Can you put it bigger? Because I hate rolling in that little small area. I feel like I can't actually roll them. Thank you. Come on. I want lots. Oh, how about a blank, 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 and a 2. All right, the warden takes the damage.
Wow.
Goes down to 5. Oh my gosh. What does the Grove Maiden have? You know what the Grove Maiden has?
1 red.
No. Yeah, 1 red. 1
You might as well
red
just tick it down.
and 4 whites. Let's see what I can do.
And 3 yellow.
An 8? This is insane. Nope. Blank, blank, blank. A 1, a 2. All right, both of them down to a 5.
All right, here, I'll show you how to do this.
Sheesh.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is the blade for you. Check that out.
Okay, you have a crit, but you have 2 misses.
That's okay, you get a reroll, right?
No, you don't. This is a regular round of combat.
Aw, darn it.
Just take the point of damage, man. Don't waste more tokens. All right, and then the cur.
He's got 4 yellows.
Whoa! He's good.
Oh, and I didn't even get to roll my 4th
Jeez.
yellow. I get 1 more yellow.
Okay, and then we all get a redraw. Don't roll it. Don't waste the good rolls. Jeez.
Mine, right?
1,
Hold on to it.
2, 2 more for you.
So no matter how we did, we get a reroll.
Yeah,
reroll.
yeah.
Hey,
Well,
that's not
remember
bad.
We just take a point of damage, but then it's not that bad. 3 out of the 4 just took a point of damage.
Well, that's bad.
All right, we are at
20.
20. Thank you. The fortress known as the Black Rock Prison towers before you.
Oh,
Once the residence of the royal family, the castle is now headquarters to the Inquisition and home to Verm's dungeons. The castle draws its name from the miniature mountain of black rock that is constructed upon centuries ago. Your oath marks grant you passage into the premise, where you are promptly greeted by the prisoner's governor, an inquisitor who is only too eager to flaunt their vastness of the sprawling, inescapable web of dungeons. He commands, "Allow me to show you, Oathsworn, how the other hand of the king's might operates." The inquisitor declares. He leads you down into the first block of dark, dank dungeons, waving a gloved hand at row upon rows of heavy, dark iron doors. Interrogation cells. I have overseen the confessions of thousands during my tenure here. Few inquisitors can match proficiency in duty as I have. As the inquisitor leads you deeper into the prison's depths, a terrified scream echoes from the corridor. If you have the witch and a warden, no. If you have the witch and no warden, no. If you have no witch but a warden. So we'll go to 20.8.
I didn't see that one of them was the church. I thought that was the banksmith.
Oh yeah, we could have gone to 19. We can do that next.
We'll do it next.
Though your life prior to the Black Rock may be a formless void, you remember your time here very well. Many times have you passed down these corridors, donned in your battle gear, escorting the tainted ones. Some may presume you had taken the oath just to escape the incessant screaming down here, but you know the truth. Your oath had been a reward, a token of trust earned by loyalty, discipline, and blood. The Inquisitor leads you ever deeper into the dungeon, down through the cell blocks with normal prisoners, deeper and deeper into the bowels of the Black Rock. You finally reach the Inquisitorial level. Our cells are unfortunately empty at the moment, the Inquisitor tells you. We are diligently interrogating suspected witches. However, we have found none thus far. We will not fail in our mandate. I can assure you. Allow me to show you something interesting. He brings to you a lightless, circular chamber where a man has been strung up by his wrists, hanging over a vast pit. I mean, really?
Just down there, just have a pit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
I bet I know what's in the pit.
What?
Dead bodies.
Or maybe snakes. Or maybe spikes with dead bodies.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Snakes.
Snakes. Asps. Very dangerous. You go first.
I lost my spot.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just...
Oh, he brings you to a lightless circle. Okay, kicking a small stone, you wait for the sound of it reaching the bottom, but the sound never comes. The Inquisitor smiles at you, so he kicked a stone down the pit, and you never hear it hit. The Inquisitor smiles at you, then motions towards a small sconce where a burning candle tickles at the rope holding the prisoner above the abyss. Notice the arrangement of jars around the room, he says, pointing towards several glass containers that sit in evenly spaced intervals around the chamber. They contain most of the known elements witches manipulate with their abilities. This ritual allows us to not only verify the taint upon one's soul, but also determine the nature of their affinities. The flame at the rope is merely used to encourage brevity. Nothing brings out the malefic quite like the threat of death, as we saw. That's how.
Who dug that hole?
I don't know.
That's a big
Peering
hole.
into the endless pit, you imagine what happens to those who fail to display powers. Choose one. Remark on the cruelty of all this. 2, just ask about the missing free company. 3, point out your enthusiasm for this process.
Wow.
What a great idea!
You're right. It wasn't even a joke. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, Matthew. Thanks again, Matthew.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Matt. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for it. Even for this little.
What
cool
did the stone
thing
do?
here.
What does that even do?
Kick the stone. What did the stone do to you? Kicks the stone in there. Remember, and it doesn't make any noise.
Well, that stone's been around for centuries. Gosh, I can't get either cold or warm. Sorry about that. All right. It's like a game within a game. They play Oathsworn and we guess the pop culture references. Seriously.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so I either have to. We went to the last one, right?
I kind of just feel no.
What's the last one?
Point out your enthusiasm for the process. I kind of feel like we just ask about the missing free company. What are we gonna do with? Do you want to talk about how cruel it is? It is cruel, but in this world, what else is new?
Like, I'm just doing my job.
Do you
What
want
I've been doing all my life.
Do you want to ask about the free company?
Sure.
Okay. Straight to the point, as you Oathsworn usually are, he says as he escorts you from the chamber, pushing the heavy iron door shut behind you. Suddenly, you hear the fading screams of the man you saw as he plunges into the pit.
Does he scream?
Yeah, that's what he says. Just suddenly, you hear the fading screams of the man you saw plunging. Well, we each gained a +2 Enemies token.
We're watching a man fall into a
We
pit.
didn't watch him.
Oh.
They closed the door.
Oh, okay. So
and
then
we heard him fall.
That's why we get the. I've got so much animus over here; it's out of control.
I know. I just need some rerolls and some empowers.
And you know I'm going to miss these.
I know.
And the problem is I don't get those tokens back.
Boy, this sucks, man.
What?
I don't know. I just don't like that. But whatever. What else can we do?
We should have stopped them.
No, we can't stop him. Remark on the cruelty of all this wouldn't have stopped him.
No,
I'm just saying that it's just
kicked you in the pit.
Why they think this is a good idea? Anyways, searching through the stacks of logbooks and records, the Inquisitor finds no mention of the Stone Dogs. He does, however, find an entry by a warden around the time the Free Company went missing. As he reads the handwritten note, his eyes go wide in shock. The warden states he has gone on a recovery mission, he gasped. How can this be possible? No one escapes Black Rock. The entry goes on to speak of a witch this warden had apprehended named Marcella. Apparently at the time of this event, she was the only witch in custody in Black Rock. Gain Gain clue token 2.
That sounds like a plan. Dan would like you to know that you should have just told the guy about that girl you wish you had killed. You would have enjoyed that. The one that we submit 5 rerolls.
Oh man, we should have just killed her. We should have strung her up.
That's right. Matthew.
Man.
Matthew is here. Hello.
Hello,
How many
Matthew.
characters have marched into their ultimate demise tonight?
Oh, so far none.
4. Or, well, actually we're doing okay. We just don't have any tokens.
We just don't have any tokens.
We've been using
Who
our
needs
tokens.
those?
No.
If you also have clue token 1, which
We
you
do.
turn to 20.7.
We're gaining a lot of things. We're hoping things are
Putting
good.
together what you know, it seems the Stone Dogs were contracted by this warden to aid in the recapture of the witch. Further questioning of the guards outside Black Rock reveals that they were last seen heading northwest. A witch could hide in any number of places throughout Verum, but you have a few ideas where to look first. Whatever happened, there's a missing free company and an escaped witch that must be found quickly. Place location tokens 2, 5, and 12.
Oh, look at that. 2, 5,
5, and
and 12.
There you go.
12.
Tokens are for wimps. You don't need them.
Yeah, we don't. 5. Okay.
Looking at what I roll for my attack, we need them.
Near fine. Tokens are for wimps. We have to go to a new place or just places now?
Choose a location to
Okay.
go to.
Should we go to the church first?
I think that at this point we don't go to. We just needed these clues. So I don't think we waste time going to the church. We go to 2, 5, or 12.
But what if the church has one of the tokens?
We already have 3 tokens.
How many does it say we need?
Well, we needed 1 and 2 to be able to do the thingamajiggy. Found 1, then we found
What
2.
if this die needs to get to 6? And we can do something to the church to make it 6.
Well, if you want to do that, I'm totally fine doing that.
Okay, no, we should just go. Where do you? Barracks? I don't know about that. Underways?
I think the underways or the cobbles.
I don't know. I've got a good pair of shoes. Let's go to the underways.
Underways it is. If I would have got a good pair of shoes.
Actually, I don't. I gotta actually get new shoes.
5.1, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Arriving at the underways,
Is there
you
even a
find...
dot too?
Yes, there is.
There is. Oh wow, you could have flipped this thing somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if you
Well,
would've-
or we get to it from another.
or maybe if you killed her, flip the thing to be. Boom.
Arriving at the underways, you find a procession of thousands of cattle being driven out of the cavernous depths by a dozen of city guards. When you ask what is happening, the sergeant explains the plague has now spread underground. Since the underways network of tunnels branches beneath the entire city, including the plague district, it is only a matter of time until someone found a way to breach them. The guards are now fighting an underground battle as well. Did I say cattle? Yeah, it's on 1,000 of cattle. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
And their plan is to evacuate the cattle so they can collapse the tunnel and seal the infected masses within. You know there is precious little time to waste, but helping these men secure the entrance will surely increase their morale. Okay, I think we should probably do that, right? If you wish to help the guards collapse the underways, turn to 5.4. They're moving them
They're
through
nocturnal cattle?
there. They're nattle cattle.
Nattle cattle! I love it.
All right. Once one of you charges in the darkness in the tunnel, and where one goes, you all go. Oh, see, I went. I charged in there.
Charged in, all right.
Good luck. The warden went to run in there. Drawing your weapons, you rush after them and meet the infected head on. Wait, what? I'm reading the wrong one. I'm going to 5.4. Okay, here we go. If the infected here get to the surface, there's no telling how many could die. You quickly
Bad
help the
news.
soldiers drive the cattle on and set amber charges to the thick timber columns holding up the tunnel entrance.
Yes.
As the last of the cattle are driven through, you grab a flaming torch and stand ready. Moments later, a band of guards appear from the gloomy depths, engaged in a fighting retreat. From the shadows beyond, you see a wave of infected humans piling over one another as they claw their way towards the entrance. Three more guards are pulled beneath the rolling tide, and as the defense's lines begin to break, one of the soldiers calls out of the order to run. Suddenly, another wave of infected citizens emerge from a side tunnel and shuffle towards you. The new threat will reach the entrance before the retreating guards, and by the looks on their terrified guards' faces, they realize it as well. Wait! One soldier screams, please! But there's no time for deliberation. Your only options are to blow the entrance now, entombing the guards along with the infected, or cut your way to the guard and drag themselves out. Secret decision. Each player decides whether to charge into the tunnel and retrieve the guards, or blow the underways entrance and secure the city. Turn your die to 1 to charge, or 2 to blow the entrance. Die. All right, ready?
Okay, so if I choose one, I'm going to run back in there, try to save the guy, and hack and slash the bad guys.
Yeah, the bad guys, the infected.
And if I hit a 2, I'm
We're
just
just
going to
gonna blow it
say,
up.
sorry, dude.
You suck. I'm
Sorry,
blowing you up.
dude. Too bad for you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready. Oh, we both did one.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I'm going to take a point
Anyone
of
decides
damage.
to charge, go to 5.3. So now I'm reading that part.
So wait a minute. If anybody did?
Yeah. So because if one
So,
of you charges
guess
into
who-
the darkness of the tunnel,
Okay, here's
where
your
one
die.
goes, the other follows.
Guess who didn't matter? Me.
Or,
Because
or-
I could. You were never going to choose 2.
how'd you know that?
Because I know you.
You never know. I could,
You
especially
did
after
kill a kid.
I did kill a kid, man.
Okay.
I killed a kid.
You're right. I'll go with it.
You don't know what this game has definitely changed me.
I love it. No, I just love the fact that you're
I know.
experiencing
Yes,
new
I
and
know.
exciting things.
It's exciting to kill
I
kids.
don't know.
Did you put that out? You might want to cut that part out. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Okay.
Oh my god.
Drawing your weapons, you rush
Oh.
after them and meet the infected head-on, battering aside plagued bodies and cutting them down to reach the guards beyond. The fighting is chaotic and dangerous, with the fear of being touched ever present. Perform a round of combat against a defense 8.
We tried this last
Each
time.
Oathsworn who fails loses a random combat token instead of a hit point.
Oh,
Well,
that's
actually
not bad. Okay,
That's not bad.
good. That's great. I've got 3 yellows and a red for the blade. He's still
Can
learning.
you go to the board?
Yeah.
You're going to do it here, aren't you?
Look at that. I got 6.
You
How'd I
need
do?
8.
Wow. He got screwed.
So just take his tokens and randomly drop one. It's random. You can't pick. Shake them up for a little bit or something.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
You just pooped out a 2 animus token.
That's totally what it sounded like, didn't it?
Oh man! All right.
I
The
was
warden
thinking
is.
blast through as well. Good.
Okay, here we go. Warden is next.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. He needs an 8. He's rolling a red, a yellow, and 2 whites. It's not even. There's like no chance.
Nope.
2, 3, and 4. Okay, guess what? Oh, he has 3 tokens now. How do you get 3 tokens?
Magic.
Well, let's see. He also poops out a 2 animus token.
They're like eggs.
Oh my gosh.
This game changes people. Expecting Colin to show up wearing a red bandana and covered in tattoos now.
Hold on.
Well, better get a new die.
Okay. I'm doing the grub. The grub main sucks at these
So
things.
bad. Oh, she got actually
3,
the best
4,
so far.
5, 6. No,
Need
same
an
as the
8.
blade. But I need an 8.
The
No.
curve.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's better.
Poop out another 2 animus tokens.
So much. Oh, he's got so many tokens. He's got 5 tokens over here.
He's typical. The cur is hoarding tokens.
That's right.
Remember how we all got a 2 animus token and we all
Where'd my reroll token go? Another reroll token.
It's right there. It's hidden right behind this.
Oh, so I decided not to bring that one with
Apparently
me. I
not.
hid that one.
That's okay.
What's this? We'll never get Goth Barrett as well. Will we get Goth Barrett as well? No, I don't know. We'll see, Matthew.
If
We shall
all
see.
succeed, turn
Yeah,
to 5 that
what about all fail? Do we get anything good?
If any fail, I mean, why do we suck so hard? Do we not have good weapons?
I don't know. I've got a couple guitar picks. How does that work?
That doesn't help.
Doesn't help at all. Okay, just
Carving a bloody path to the surviving guards, you are barely able to keep ahead of the incoming wave of infected citizens. You quickly grab the weakest and drag them toward the light as others execute a fighting retreat. 10 paces, 5 paces, 2. You burst into daylight just as an explosion rocks the world around you, knocking you off your feet and sending you hurtling through the air. Picking yourself up off the ground, you turn to see dust rising from collapsed entrances to the tunnel. Luckily, your efforts were at least somewhat successful. As you see, more than a dozen guards are still alive. Increase the morale die by 2.
And he says, it's such an all succeed. Such an optimistic rule book, says Matthew.
It's such a seriously, seriously.
8.
Oh, if you already have a tracker die next to the morale die, increase it by 1. If you do not have a tracker die next to the morale die, place a tracker die next to the morale die and set it to 1. Set it to 1.
Why? We got to add 1. Remember that one time?
Do you think that's what I was talking about?
I
Add
have
1?
no clue.
I think it's just supposed to just put a 1. I think it's just where it's set.
They blowed up real good.
As
Right,
you
they
leave
did.
the underways, you lament the extreme measures needed to hold back the infected masses. If the city survives this plague, much effort will be required to reopen the caverns. Bear will not survive for long without this crucial source of food and water supplies.
Oh boy.
Add one time token to the time track. Ignore any city event card triggers on the time track. Other triggers are performed normally. Okay. Choose a location to go to.
Okay.
Oh, that was exhausting.
So we put a time token here. Nothing happened. There was nothing under it.
The next one we're gonna have to
Next
go.
one, you're going to go to 30.1.
Okay, well wherever we go, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to the cobbles or the barracks.
Sure, the cobbles. But wait, now we got to. You know what? I think we've got enough morale here. We got to figure out.
Well,
we
it's not
gotta-
about morale, dude. It's those three are the three locations that the witch. They're thinking the witch was gonna be.
Oh well, she's gonna be at the cobble.
Okay, two.
Yeah,
but,
that
but we
she's-
have to go to 30.1.
Yeah,
so
either that or
then-
she's at the church. One or two.
She might have been at the church, but that was not where the clues brought us.
That was so fun. Thanks everyone. Yes, it was.
30.1. The massive bell set up near the king's gate bellows through the city, halting you in your tracks. Soon others chime, rising in their fervency. You have become accustomed to hearing their droning cacophony since the plague began, but nothing like this. There's a panic in these rings, and it can only mean one thing. The barricades have been breached. By the number of bells ringing at the moment, it sounds like they have been breached everywhere. If you have clue token 3, we do.
We do.
Turn to 30.2.
Maybe that means somebody's coming to help us. We have to do a round of combat 10 instead of 12 or something.
30. Wait, did I say 30.20?
Yeah.
Not 30.2. The Plague District borders 3 areas of the city. The Green Streets and both the north and the west gate of the inner city. Should the Green Streets fall, the entire outer ring on the northeast side of the city will be overrun, potentially wiping out the Adrendi. If the western gate falls from the market district will be flooded. It has become the most densely packed part of the city since many of the refugees from the plague districts have taken shelter there. Finally, there's the north gate near the Broken Oak, your home and that of your companion. All this, and you can only defend one of them.
Barf.
Defend the Broken Oak?
Matt says, when I think it ends, it just keeps going.
I know.
Rocking.
This is so cool. I need
And
another
beer.
beer. Grab one.
Grab one. That's like that. Get you through the
I
end.
think we're getting there, though, because now we have to decide where we're going to defend. The Broken Oak, the Market, or the Green Streets. You know what I'm going to say.
I know you're going to say, so I'm going to say the Broken Oak.
Okay, so it's either the Broken Oak or the Green Streets. Put out a poll.
Poll. Pull it
That's
up.
a good poll one.
Poll.
We're not even talking about the Market. Who
No.
cares about those refugees?
Ooh,
I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Start a Q&A.
No, how about a poll?
Okay.
How's a Q&A work?
I can barely get the poll to work, man.
We should try that sometime. Do a Q&A.
Well, Q&A with Colin with hit and miss. We'll see how that goes.
It's basically just a miss. We have no idea what you're saying.
Okay. Where?
Which to protect?
Which to protect? See how many words I can
Why
spell
don't you
wrong?
spell
since
which?
I can't see.
W-H-I-C.
I can't see that screen, man. It's so small.
I know. Why don't you put one more H? Over. Oh, no, not there. over. No, don't erase the W. No, that's the wrong witch. That is the witch.
I wish they could see me typing.
Oh my gosh. Dude, do you want me to do it?
No, I got it here.
Okay, W-H-I-T. There we go. Okay, which to protect. All right, first one is Broken Oak. Second one is Green Streets. You spelled oak wrong.
I spelled it okay.
Oh my gosh, Broken Okay. Green sleeves. You wrote green sleeves. Oh. This literally hurts. Pick this one. Did you really do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love how much fun you're having, man. Let's hope everyone else is, but they don't know what the green sleeves or the don't listen to them. Pick the green sleeves. Green sleeves. Green
No poll,
sleeves.
just a rod.
Which is which?
Will Bill.
This is excitement that we all deserve. Bernd typing. Bernd typing, concentrating on the screen and screaming. I mean, his writing is terrible. horrible. When he sends me text messages,
Oh
it is
my
the
gosh,
worst. It
it's
is
so
absolutely
good.
the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's
come on.
amazing.
We're at 50-50. Someone's got to pull the tie. Come
This
on.
is just
Come on.
Yeah, that's the best. It's okay. We're gonna keep that going for the roll die.
All right. Now, while we wait for them to decide, you want to do a Q&A? I almost made him spit out his drink. Oh, Green Sleeves is winning. Is this SpongeBob? Is this a SpongeBob episode? Okay, I think we should call it right now because Green Sleeves is winning. Green Sleeves is winning.
All right, I'll
Green
leave it up
Sleeves
for
is
another
winning.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go home and go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow.
Okay, we're gonna close the poll in 10
5,
seconds.
10, 9, 8, 3,
3, 2, 1. End of poll.
and then Paul.
All
Now
right.
we can't see it. Okay,
Now where to go?
that means we're going to the Green Sleeves.
In case of tie, pick the one that goes to the market.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
That's actually a good idea. Nothing beats a good spit take.
That's true. Where'd my poll go?
Remember, you can never see it.
Oh, that's right. It disappeared.
So, can everyone tell us, did the Green Sleeves win?
I'm gonna say it's a lie.
I think it's true.
I
I
think
think
it
that your viewers like my idea better.
Your phone will tell us what.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Here.
check it out.
How do I do that? I go into this.
It's called YouTube. You click the button, and it's a brand new feature. Green Sleeves won. They all
Okay,
say.
Green Sleeves. Green.
All right.
All right. Green
right.
Sleeves.
Chat sending streamers to their doom.
Yes. 30.5.
Oh my god.
Place your free monkety.
Free marketing.
Free, not free monkety. Free company marker on location 4.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, that's
Right
totally.
down the key. Can you write this down? Write
Did you
this
know
down.
that
Write this down. Write this down
I'm
before I
writing it down.
forget.
Okay.
Write this down. Write down the keyword green thumb on your free company sheet. Okay, now what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna make like a best of video pretty soon. It's like all of our outtakes if we're done with this thing.
Dude,
so far.
that will be so long and so bad.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, that probably made it this time. Me trying to type on that screen.
Oh my
I have one about
goodness.
how I couldn't spell church right.
Do I remember?
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
30.5. Yep, I'm going to the right one. 30.5.
Okay. Why do you get back up over
You
Green
discover the
Streets?
situation is
Oh.
far more grave in the green streets than you originally thought. Hundreds of infected are emerging from the cobbles and pounding against the natural barricade. You quickly lend your might to the defensive preparations and are soon joined by a number of humans armed with pitchforks and makeshift weapons. You recognize many of them from the mob that had gathered against the Adrendi. Only moments ago, they were ready to go to war against each other. Now they stand side by side. 3.14.
Green sleeves, and now I must go to bed. Good night, all Eastern winds. Brian, take care. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, Brian. I mean, the entirety of the entirety of every stream is now taped. Yeah, very much.
Exactly.
Okay,
Right.
this is where you will hold them. Evaluating the quarantine for weakness, you formulate a plan to bolster your position, adding men or obstacles wherever you find gaps. Check the number on your morale die.
7.
It's 6 plus a tracker 1, so it's 30.7.
Does it even say tracker die?
No, it doesn't.
Oh. But I'm going to want to... Now, the thing is, I wonder how many of these guys we lose.
Well, we'll find out. That's okay. We don't need them anyway.
I bet Gargamel's going to hold them
Actually,
off
you know,
with Betty.
Gamal, he just got a new with Betsy.
With Betsy. Betsy's going to hold
While
them back.
reinforcing the defense line, you notice more and more hands pitching in to help. Healthy human hands. Looking around, you see throngs of Verum citizens setting huge planks of timber in place or standing ready to fight with weapons. In between quick glances at the advancing horde, most eyes fall on you, the heroes. Seeing the determination in their eyes gives you hope and that the city may yet survive. Drawing your weapons, you brace yourselves for the battle ahead. Mark the additional unique item on the free company sheet. All Oathsworn gain a combat token of their choice. A combat token of the choice. I'm going to take a shield token for the warden.
Choice. I love a choice.
I'm going to take an empower token for the Grove Maiden. What are you taking over there?
I'm going to take a reroll token for the blade. No, I lied. I want...
Empower.
Sure, empower. Give me 2 empowers.
For both of them? Yes. Dude, that's how we kill things. Bill, we're getting to the point. We're almost there.
Poor Bill's sitting there going, open the box!
The infected hit the barricade crashing waves of unnatural life. Roots and fungus, teeth and bone meet iron and mankind's innate will to survive. Perform a round of combat against defense 9. Add 2 to each result for your preparedness. If you already have a tracker die next to the morale die, increase it by 1. So that's going to go to 2. Now I have a tracker die. Dude. Dude, we're gonna go down to 4 health.
City is screwed.
This is-
Citizens
we're
are
go-
delusional.
We're going down to 7. We're going down to 7, man.
Round of combat 7?
Well, yeah. So it's because we get 2 for being prepared. But yeah, can you go to the board?
No, I'm gonna go and roll.
Let's see. This is for the Grove Maiden.
Yep, she's.
Oh! 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's
Look at
great.
that. She's with the green streets. Totally makes sense. She's with the Adrendian. Look at that. I don't even have to roll those crits.
No,
That's
you don't.
enough.
All right, the blade. Barrett uses
Boom, boom.
pencil for Jubilee. It's a super effective. That's right, it is.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! He got it. What? Why are you giving me this look?
Oh, I get extra 2.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
Plus, that's so you need 7.
Oh,
So
you
you got
7.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
All right. Who's next? I'll have the warden go. He's probably gonna take another
He
point of
needs
damage.
to make it, man.
Dude, all he has is a red and a white, man. I mean, a red and a yellow. His weapons suck.
Well,
You told me to get a one-handed weapon.
is it one-handed?
Well, yes, it's a one-handed spear.
Oh, good. That's fantastic.
That's why I picked it.
That's good. You should roll that.
Come on, get some crits, man. Get some crits, some crits.
Look
Oh,
at that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, 8.
We are doing it. I was
Come on.
the blade defeated by math again.
The blade, yes. Wait, did I actually do it?
Very good.
Did I got, what?
The Kerr is the only one that fails here. Now, do I roll?
Oh, no,
roll?
he can take a point. He's at 6 health. Well, then I'll be at 5. Okay.
I don't know why that's a good thing.
He'll be fine.
The citizens are going to die as they lived, screaming in agony and questioning their life choices.
Probably. Your small band of warriors absorbs the charge and holds the line as the battle rages. In the heat of the battle, you spot a twisted infected lumbering towards you. Its thick black limbs and vines slash through the air, searching for victims as you call out a warning and prepare for its assault. Use fire to fend it off. Try to dodge its attack.
I'm
Use
going to
fire.
dodge it.
Okay, you want to dodge it?
What fire do we have?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I know
that-
Kirk can dodge.
I think we should fire, man. I really think we should fire. They're made of tree limbs.
Oh, okay, let's set on fire. That's
Well,
fine.
right?
Yep.
And
And,
the-
then just make sure you don't hit your own guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think. 3.16.
So close when all succeeds. Someday it will happen just when you need it least.
Using an amber torch, you set a section of the barricade aflame and watch as the mindless beast charges straight into it. Tentacles and infected skin burst into flames, and within seconds, the entire creature is engulfed in fire. See?
You did a good job.
I actually knew that one. 30.2.
What is number 30, isn't it?
An even larger creature suddenly steps into the fray, its
boy.
hulking form resembling what could have been a man. Thick chunks of bark hang all over its body like plates of armor. Fend it off with fire, or find a place to stab it.
Round of combat. Here we go.
Well, no, I think we do the fire again.
Fire again? You think so? How many times do you think fire's going to work?
I don't know, but it worked for one. Why would it not work for the other?
Okay, super big.
30.13. The creature recoils from the torch's amber flame, yet continues to rampage forward, forcing you to add more fire to your attack in order to bring it down. In its death throes, the beast launches a sweeping backhand, sending one of you flying through the air into a wall several yards away. One random Oathsworn loses 1 hit point.
Nice. They say they have a crave troll.
They have a cave troll, not a crave.
Somebody says troll beard has gone bad.
Okay, you are 1, 2, and I'm 3, 4. And 6 is a reroll. 5 is a reroll. Seriously? And 1, the Kerr takes another point of damage. Sorry, man.
I think I might take that item from you.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea.
We're just getting rocked by the story.
Dude, turn to 30.3. Fighting on. Oh my god. You see a tight group of infected beings running towards you at full speed. Each appear to have a strange, bulbous mushroom growth all over their body. Charge them, fend them off with fire, or try to dodge their charge. I mean, okay, so we've done the fire,
And you did fire again.
and we did fire again. Do we want to do fire again, or do we want to charge them, or do we want to dodge it? Maybe dodge it this time?
Sure. What's the worst that can happen? We lose a hit point?
Yeah. We don't have a lot of hit points left, man.
Don't. Oh, man. Dodge or...
Fend them off with fire. Charge towards it.
Charging is always a bad idea when you're going with a bunch of zombies.
Okay, so fend them off with fire or dodge.
Let's dodge. We fired
30.12.
Oh, that's
Sidestepping the grotesque charge, the infected sprint straight past you and careen into a wall some distance behind. Each body explodes in a shower of black spores and guts, which you take extreme care to avoid. Ha! 30.18. That was great.
There you go.
Okay, it's gonna be another long one. Are you ready?
Sure.
Wait, I need a drink.
Me too, because I gotta listen.
You haven't the whole time, so why start now?
I
The
got-
hordes
that
of
was a sick
infected
dodge.
charge in
That was a
endless
sick
waves,
dodge.
crashing against the quarantine line as defenders tirelessly hack and fell the disease. There must be something driving these creatures to attack with such determination. Catching your breath between attacks, you notice your entire body is covered in black spores. Check the number on your tracker die next to the morale. If it is a 1, write down the keyword infected. If it is a 2, write down the keyword infested on your free company sheet. If it is 3, write down the keyword plague bear. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So we are infested, man.
What do I do with my bear?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Done.
We'd be the plague bear if we'd had that as 3.
That'd be bad, right?
You are infected, but there's no time to mourn. If you cannot repel these attacks, you'll die long before you'll have a chance to worry about the succumbing to the effects of the plague. Resetting your focus, you meet the next wave of infected head-on. As you chop limbs and decapitate plague-marked heads, you spot a rising wall of flame at the rear of the horde, lashing the masses forward. When the flames part, you spot a heavily armed band of warriors cutting a path through the diseased
Oathsworn.
souls. It's the Stone Dogs.
Yeah.
The missing free company strides with a predatory grace ahead of another figure, an old witch, but there seems to be something wrong. You can tell by the look in their eyes that the witch has somehow broken their wills and bent them to her own.
Uh-oh.
Fire whips around the outstretched hands as the witch flings great gouts of incinerating flames, driving the infected before her. She must be the cause of this assault on the quarantine line, using their fear of fire to drive them like a spear into the heart of Varen. She has caused all of this death. Killing her may not stop the attack, but if you can take her alive, she could be used for the keening. Regrouping with your free company, you form a vanguard and hack your way to the witch and her enslaved free company. The Stone Dogs, once your kin, now stand against you. As you raise your weapons to meet theirs, the great gouts of fire cease. The witch has now focused all her attention on you. If you have the mystery chest, open mystery box 13.
Wow.
If you have the mystery chest open, okay. Proceed to chapter 13, encounter in the encounter book.
And that's it.
That's it. So we're not
So
ambushed.
we're not ambushed, but we don't get to know anything about them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's not good.
Oh,
Jeez, y'all are getting wrecked. Exactly.
are.
Good night. I gotta recharge for the flesh mech and explore the astral plane. All right, Broccoli.
What is
that'll
that?
be-
What is
that
it?
sounds amazing.
is that
whatever
is
you
that
want to
ISS
do.
Vanguard? Or is that?
I don't know. I just think that's.
I
pretty
feel
awesome.
like the simple life of a farmer would be easier than being in a...
That's right, Matthew.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
got to
especially
recharge
these
the flesh
adventures.
mech. Another he needs to recharge himself.
Oh, the flesh mech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Explore the astral plane.
And it's
If
AK
he's
go to sleep.
sleeping, yeah.
There we go.
There you
Wow. Why'd that take us so long? Probably because we're tired. It is
I don't have to work
11:10.
tomorrow. I'm okay.
You don't have
What?
to work tomorrow? Wait, you don't have to work tomorrow?
The box.
Did you take tomorrow off too?
The box.
And you had Friday off?
I had to help my kid tomorrow. Ready?
I can't wait to see.
You ready?
My eyes are closed. I'm not going to open until you get it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, man. Bill, what did you paint this time?
This is so cool. Okay, here you go.
Can I look?
It's the
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
take on the witch.
Of course, you take on the witch. Oh, jeez.
Isn't that amazing?
She's got her book. She looks. Actually, she doesn't look mean. She looks well, kind of.
Would she be meaner if she was standing in flame?
Whoa! That is
How
cool.
cool is that?
Oh my
Look at the
gosh! I
flame.
love the flame.
Look at that. It looks like
Bill,
real flame.
That's awesome.
Oh, and it stands in the flame.
That's so cool. We're so gonna die,
You're gonna
man.
get wrecked.
We all have 5 health.
And I
Oh,
have
the curse
4.
4. Oh, the curse.
That's
Helps
rough.
the
Well
kid
done,
blow
kids.
off work
dudes,
to
yeah.
paint minis.
Just help the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. We'll see how it goes. My son's got Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow in the morning, so I'm supposed to go to school and help Bob. But
Wow, that looks great. Yes, that does. Oh my gosh. You are all so dead. We are so dead.
So dead.
We
Hollow
are,
Valley Farm, great to see
we
you.
are
Oh my
so
gosh. Oh,
beyond
that's great.
dead. What is she gonna do?
I don't know.
I actually thought there'd be the other Oathsworns.
Yeah, I thought we were going to fight the whole group, but nope,
Yeah.
just her.
Well, I wonder if she's gonna summon
Could.
men at arms or something.
Oh,
or
that
fight
could. She
them.
could do something like that.
Yeah, y'all are completely screwed.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I
That's
mean,
going to happen.
oh, right, dude.
So remember that potion about being able to prevent tokens?
Heal one. Wait, prevent.
No, I'm thinking about the status effects. Oh, I think I might want my armor back. The one that can
Oh,
avoid.
yeah, because she's probably gonna be putting fire templates out.
Yeah.
Mini does look great. Yes, it does.
It's
Doesn't it?
amazing.
Oh my gosh, Bill.
So good.
Thank you, Bill.
Look at that. In
Dude,
the
you
fire.
could use that in D&D too. You could put a character in flame.
That is so good.
Oh.
Yes, you can. Guess who doesn't like the flame? He doesn't fit.
Oh, he doesn't fit.
No. But
I think
her
the
does.
warden would. So cool.
Her fits
I didn't realize that he has such a big base.
Ah. Like step doing stuff. Unbelievable. Okay. That was good. That was amazing. This I thought was supposed to be a good die. We found
Better
out that's
start paying
bad
them more
die.
characters.
That
That is awesome. That
I
is
don't have any
awesome.
left.
I don't have any
I
left.
think we got a couple left.
We've got the Exile. We haven't played.
The Exile and the Avivier or whatever, the
Yeah.
flying bird person.
The Flying Bird. And the Witch.
And the Witch. That's right. Witch Mini is
Oh,
awesome.
dude, why don't we have the
Yes.
Witch fighting the Witch? That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Oh, well.
That's
All right, I'm tired.
All right. That's it.
That
We
was
made it
great.
through the story. Good job. That was a good
Oh my
story. That
gosh.
was fun. That was a good
That
one.
was fun.
I like that. I've actually really never been disimpressed.
There's only one story that I wasn't as in love with, and that was, I think, the Adrendi one.
Oh, yeah. Because, and
Yeah.
somebody even said that it's because we went a different
We
way.
went
The other way was a lot better,
was a
they
lot
said.
better. Yeah.
What happens when you kill all of your characters? That's a great question. So when all your characters do die, you're supposed to. One option is to replay the scenario, or the second option is just to all take those injuries and kind of keep on going.
And that's
From
what
I
we're
understand.
doing because we're recording.
Yeah.
And we just want to get through the whole thing.
Because we want to see it.
But yeah, you can play on harder mode where they all die and they have to pick new characters.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Great play. Go on to bed. Thank you, Kanji, for joining. Good to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Derek.
All. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. You are all awesome. Thank you all for being here, being able to enjoy this with us and keep us under control the best they can.
No one can keep you under control.
And thank you for all the what do you call it? The votes on the polls. That's amazing.
Duh.
Oh my gosh, couldn't remember the word. So there you go. We're
Anyways,
gonna
good
come
night.
back next Monday, right?
Yeah.
Next Monday,
Yeah.
maybe.
Why not?
Yeah, Monday
Yeah,
we'll be
we'll be
here.
back.
I got nothing
Yeah.
going on Monday.
Yeah.
I'll actually maybe work on Tuesday next week.
Don't even talk to me.
All right. So there you go. Thank you all for being here tonight. It was awesome to see everybody here. We're going to be coming back Monday, Wednesday. I'll probably be doing a painting thing. I hope. We'll see what happens. And if you're excited to see what comes next, then I need you
To meet me at the table.
Thank
See
you all
ya.
so much.
Nice.